Warning. The following views shared on this podcast are the unfiltered expressions of our vibrant personalities. We are here to dissect the pulse-pounding world of pro wrestling, from the epic battles inside the ring to the captivating storylines that keep us hooked. Our discussions may venture into unexpected territories, from questioning the creative direction or analysing the artistry behind the suplexes and submissions. Please understand that we aim to entertain, educate and engage. But please also remember that we are just merely fans and observers, and we are not actual wrestlers, journalists or industry insiders. As we always say, by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Enjoy.
Yo guys, what's going on? 186 of the Wrestling's podcast.
Make some fucking noise.
Woo!
That's right.
Oh,
Make some fucking noise!
Yo, bro, all in week. We're here to preview the show. We're here to talk about everything centered around All In. NK's back in the house.
Make some fucking noise.
NK's back in the house. You weren't here last time, innit? Max back in the house.
Make some fucking noise.
Thank you.
So All In, here to talk about Trick Williams' match with Ilya Dragunov, which I didn't get a chance to watch. Here to talk about the Texas Chainsaw match. A lot of people had a lot of crazy words to say about that. Gunter and flipping Chad Gable.
Yes, very good.
Talk about that match as well. Edge last match against Sheamus and plans for Edge next. The vignette for that as well was cold.
I think his retirement one was better though.
Yeah, that was more emotional.
But because it was coming from a retirement angle, I guess.
Yeah.
And the song as well.
Yeah.
What was the song?
Already over and done when you're young. Banger.
Yo, there's a lot to talk about today. We're gonna get into it. Lap's gonna be joining us pretty shortly, and we're gonna do things different this time. We're gonna do Ask Wrestlings first. Go through a few YouTube comments, and we're gonna run the show. Yo, so full on now, formerly known as VHS Pappy. To my left, I've got the big man.
When I say guap, you say daddy. Guap!
Daddy!
Strong star rating, leg drop hating, big back rubbing, Chris Jericho loving, son of a gun, your boy Doughboy, aka Saudi Lee, aka Swave Wyatt, aka Riz Jericho, aka John Strowman, aka L.A. Swave! Yeah!
Yes, you done it.
aka the Cargill Maniac, aka I'm not gonna lie. God forgive me if I bust my nine. And to my left we got...
What's up, people? My name's Max. I'm a wrestling fan, wrestling enthusiast, WrestleManiac,
if you will.
You're tuned into another episode of the WRESTHINGS podcast. And to my left we have...
Yo, people, it's your boy NK, aka the man of the hour.
Too sweet to be sour.
Aka the Hood Japanese correspondent. Aka the CEO, the president, the commissioner of the TDM Tokyo Dome Merchants. Right. We in the building, man.
Let's go.
Yo, in terms of YouTube comments, at Groovy Hours, I think that's Jimmy, innit?
Yeah.
Nakamura is absolutely not winning that title. He doesn't stand a single chance, I can't lie.
He stands it.
He stands it! Hey!
Nah, the packaging, the promo, it's looking.
I'm telling you, vignettes, bro, by the end of the shit, everyone's gonna be vibrating for vignettes all the time. I'm telling you, we're gonna be on mobile phones. We're gonna be on mobile phones, bro. CJ the Don, he said, this coming out when Cash got arrested makes me want another episode right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This big 4-5 no safety.
The episode that came out last week.
What episode?
Last week
Oppenheimer.
same day. Oppenheimer, the same day it came out.
Oh, okay.
The Cash Wheeler stuff happened.
Yeah, so he was like, I want to see another episode from you guys.
Oh.
You're lucky, you're gonna get one now.
Big 4-5 no safety pussy. Big Cash Wheeler.
Darren B1.
Draco.
We talked about that as well. I forgot about that. I was mentioned in one of the news. Darren B. He said Jimmy was lying. That's why he's been around Roman too long. He's picking up manipulation tactics. Jimmy Uso.
That makes sense.
That does make sense. Yeah.
Cycle Walker, shout out you. He said talking about New Japan without NK. Bro, are we not last one New Japan as well?
NK said no.
Okay, quick one. Okay.
What's your thoughts on G1?
Quickly.
Nice one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What the fuck? G1 was good. G1 was okay. Not as good as the other G1s last year.
We said this on last week's podcast.
Yeah,
Carry on.
G1 was good.
I'm gonna give these people knuckle sandwiches, fam.
G1,
No, it's not you. Carry on.
G1 was good.
You're going to say everything I said last week. So
G1 was good, not as good as it was last year. I think Naito winning was good but predictable. Naito winning was good but predictable. And Osprey.
What was the best match?
Osprey Naito.
Yeah, we
said this as well.
Osprey Naito was the best match. Osprey Naito Okada was a great match too.
That was a good match.
Can't lie, they
Evil
shed.
Okada was okay, but it was just evil shenanigans.
Yeah, I can't lie though. They shed Kiyomiya though.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They shed
in the tournament.
They shed Kiyomiya in the tournament.
Yeah.
He should have went further. Like I
100%.
wasn't expecting him to win, but he should have went further. Overall, I think the era of New Japan, like in the 2016s, where it was like G1s were banging matches. New Japan, I think it's done. I think it's done. I feel we're gonna get good quality matches, but I feel like that period in time, we just got.
I think what's happening is the goal for people that were delivering those kind of matches. Them man are getting a bit older.
Yeah.
And then the younger ones, as good as they are,
They're not there yet.
Not there yet.
They're not there yet.
So that's what's creating.
If you look at even 2016, look at the people we had like Hiroki Goto, we had the likes of Shibata, we had the likes of
Jay White?
Ishii, Jay White.
I think
That was like 2018, but that was still during the good run though.
But back then, a lot of these men were younger guys. They were not even necessarily in their
talking
prime.
about that.
These
Okay,
are
cool.
shelling out work rates. Where a lot of times now, a lot of these older men that we've mentioned, they're either not even in the company or they're just mainly doing multi-band matches.
Yeah, but also I can't lie. Out of the three Musketeers, I think Yota Shuji's clear. Yota Shuji's
reckon?
He's amazing.
He's cold. He's definitely cold.
He's got it. He's got it.
I think out of the three, he's like the actual it factor.
Yes.
He's like the star. But work rate, I can't lie, man. It's Shota, man.
Shota, work rate, Shota.
It's Shota, man.
He's got.
It's Shota, man.
I can't lie. His match.
Shota is poster boy, but Suji's almost like Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely up there. Or like ability is better, but I mean like to like John Cena to Randy Orton. That kind of.
Can't lie. Just Suji coming in. Do you know what it is? Because we've seen him in Rev Pro. We saw him at York Hall. The person
I'm seeing the transition, innit?
he's unrecognizable to me. I'm like, who is this guy, fam? Like, it's crazy. But yeah, G1 was good, but it's nothing I'm gonna like rave home about, to be honest. I wouldn't say I was disappointed, but
it was a decent G1. I think
yeah.
what the most important thing was kind of like more so like the story beats of like the Bullet Club.
Yeah.
This was the Bullet Club showing, and it worked for them. I can't lie. We need to have a conversation about Ren Narita.
Cosplay.
I can't lie.
It's cosplay.
It's getting old now,
It's
man.
cosplay. It's
You're not
cosplay.
Shibata.
It's
You're not
cosplay.
Yeah, I can't lie, man. It was cute at first. Don't get me wrong, he can work. He's
can
great
work.
in ring.
Yeah.
But I think he needs a proper excursion.
He needs to
needs-
find himself.
He didn't. His excursion was New Japan Strong.
Oh yeah.
He just went to America with Shibata.
Yeah.
What about the other brother? Oh, they had long hair as well. He's not in New Japan.
Yuya Mora. He's
Where's
part
he?
of Impact now.
He's in
But
Impact.
he's probably gonna go back.
He's gonna come back.
He's gonna come back.
But this Impact thing is gonna help him develop. But yeah, Narita.
He's the dark horse.
Huh?
He's the dark horse.
Yeah.
He's the dark horse.
But yeah, just Ren. I love you, but it's too everything. It's the hair. It's the briefs. It's the briefs. It's everything. It's not
At
even
least
the
wear
homage.
pink briefs.
It's not even a homage. It's a regeneration.
copy. It's literally-
It's Doctor Who, fam. Next generation, fam.
It's regen.
Spot the difference.
Yeah, bro. Like it's
Literally
cosplay,
regen.
but yeah, man.
Mr. Forup said hella drip on camera today.
What? Hella drip.
Hella drip. Yeah, we tried, man. We tried.
The boys dressed
The
well.
quick crep check today. I'm wearing
Nah, I
the
can't lie.
SKS.
These
Skip to SKS 97. I don't know if you can see it, bro.
Jordan 11s.
97s, SKS.
72 10s.
Max is wearing the Balenci's.
I'm wearing Comme des Garçons, but my
Comme des
laces are doing fine, so I don't have to show
Come,
them.
man.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. This is Wrestling's.
Wrestling's.
I can't lie,
Say these
though.
regular podcasts where you're watching man wear
Never to be
Hot Topic
deep.
t-shirts, fam.
Never to be deep. I saw some fans react to the whole billboard thing, and the drip wasn't dripping, fam.
Of course, bro. I was like,
The stuff that they were doing in London.
Yeah. I saw. Yeah.
do you know it's like
I see no.
I've seen. I want to
Nice.
go. I want to go across the country a bit more and see more fans of. Not the country, across the world. And see more fans. See the fans. Fashion, wrestling fashion, or even just going to shows fashion. Because when we went to New York, when we went to LA, there was a lot of trippy people. I can't lie, there was trippy people. Some brother come in
In WrestleMania, yeah.
in WrestleMania and in Blood.
But
One brother came in with.
But I think
tea tree. My tea tree.
But I think
and some
WrestleMania-
baggy trousers and like a nice top.
I think WrestleMania is because you've got regular people there as well, innit? You ain't got
lot of
hardcores.
tourists.
You got a lot of tourists. Even at Wembley, I think it's
That's a
gonna be.
one-way dress as well, WrestleMania as well.
Yeah.
When I went to this Nigerian wrestling, but I went to Japan in 2017.
Yeah.
And out like the club scene then. Them man know
Of course.
how to dress.
Have you not seen what they were to lectures in the morning?
Them
No,
man.
Japanese. Yeah.
Bro,
Man.
Like, International students in Portsmouth.
bro,
Different. The international student. Oh,
That's the
crazy.
first time you saw the Jordan Futures.
Yeah.
On one international student, I think it was Nigerian. I was like, bro, where'd you get them from? He goes, oh, they're coming out next week. I was like, how the fuck you get them? He goes, I don't know if I need the website. I was like, bro, they real fit, bro.
Found it on the website.
Gemma, just a fan of me, bro. We're not out yet, fam.
Nah, even these Japanese wrestlers from they dress well.
The best
fam.
dress.
Yeah, the best
They
dress,
dress
yeah.
well, fam. I can't lie. These American.
Great
But
move.
with that being said, I feel like the WWE locker room is stepping up a bit. I don't know who's in there giving
Some of them, man.
Nah, honestly, I'm seeing some of the clips these men I'm seeing them win. I'm like, that's a.
I can't lie, the women dress well.
The women dress
There's
well.
a page
I
that
would
I
probably
follow.
say the women just would.
Oh, the page, yeah, I know the page,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
what you wear, and
yeah,
it
what
just
you wear,
literally goes through like what the women are wearing in like the
yeah,
Instagram pictures.
yeah.
Bro, I can't lie, these women are shelling out.
Yeah, they are.
bread for
They
their
are. They are.
guns.
Especially Natalia.
Natalia.
Natalia dresses like
Maxine.
yeah.
Rich
Natalia-
No, do you know whose style I
Natalia's
like? I
giving
like
Rich
Liv
Mum,
Morgan's
bro.
style.
Liv Morgan.
I like her style.
Yeah.
I like
I
her
think she
style.
knows herself, innit?
Yeah, it's that quirky, you know, like glasses
Even I
thing.
followed Steph and Becky's stylist, one brother.
Seth.
Yeah, Seth
Oh,
Rollins.
so he said Steph.
No, sorry, Steph.
Oh.
I follow the stylist in it, one brother in it. And
Yeah,
he does
yeah,
other
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
for like I think he does stuff for TV as well.
Yeah.
Or
He's a black guy.
Yeah, black guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
where he finds these guys stuff, yeah, bro, crazy. He's the one that got Steph in the boots.
The red boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
big up him, man.
Nah, first.
Big up him. Should we go on the menu?
Yeah. I thought we were Ask Wrestling.
Ask Wrestling. So yeah, so Ask Wrestling.
Ask Wrestling, we get you, the people, to ask us Wrestling some
This feels mad weird,
questions.
you know, early in the morning.
No, that's fine. Let's,
Flip
it's
reverse.
Let's do it.
better we can get out of the way so that we
Yeah.
don't have to be rushing to
Get it done, yeah.
get it done, innit?
Do it.
1 second.
Can't believe it.
First question from our guy Samuel Frimpong. Big up every single time, bro. Hope you're blessed. What surprises would you like to see at All In?
I don't know.
So, I did put this out there on my channel, yeah, with Ricky Starks disrespecting Jushin at first, Steamboat second. If he just has a spot like almost akin to, I think Dolph Ziggler had this in WWE.
Oh,
He just coming out and some disrespecting, and you see Goldberg.
I wouldn't mind.
So
like
Goldberg just comes out, spears him as like the poster man because you're disrespecting these other legends.
I'm going to throw my phone. Once see Goldberg come out the same theme, yeah. But they can use the theme.
Can they?
Nah,
It's
WWE own it.
WCW, WWE.
WWE own it.
Sure.
I don't think
Bro,
they can.
no, they can't unit.
It won't take much to, emulate something like
But
it.
yeah, I don't think that
But-
because I think that's like obviously that's a WCW theme and WWE own WCW.
sure?
Now. Yeah, it's a WCW theme. I don't think.
No,
it's
so I read online. Someone said they can use it.
really.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
But it's
imagine
not
they
like-
could.
it's-
I think they can. For example, another return. I think it won't. If Edge came, I think they can use his music. Edge's music is an
On
actual
this
song.
day. That one.
They can use it. I think.
Yeah,
it's,
they can use that. They can use that. 'Cause that's
I don't think they can use. You think you know me? I think they can't use that.
who made? It's not Jim Johnson.
Who? What? Edge's
No,
song.
Jim Johnson made the first one. Dun, 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 dun.
Who Edge's song?
Oh, yeah.
He made that.
Metalingus.
That was a banger. That was a banger.
Metalingus.
Metalingus.
But I think they probably licensed it to WWE rather than.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't look like Ricky Stark's going to be in the card, which I think is a shame because he's been probably the best part of Collision for the last month.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that could be a way to include him, but I guess they've kind of dropped the kind of legend stuff on TV for a minute. But I thought with Goldberg lobbying for another opportunity somewhere,
This is it.
Ricky
Yeah,
Starks,
Goldberg
that
would be
that
cold.
would be good.
Yeah, man. It's unlikely, but if I hit Edge, that would be cool. If he's
The
left,
problem thing is this: that as per Fightful, as per man said that Sean said that his contract ends in September.
Edge.
So yeah. So if not here, if he wants to actually come to AEW, best time to do is All Out. Because All Out is in September, right?
Well, following week, yeah,
week.
That's September.
That's September.
but it
Oh,
depends
oh,
when
yeah,
it's September.
So?
We watch fight for that.
Problem now.
I mean,
Lie.
problem with All Out is that, bro.
Just do a Discord, innit?
It's a long
For you
paper.
brokies that keep asking what Discord is, you better join our membership so that way you can find out what Discord is and you can be in it because it's real lit and we're having fun, we're having a whale of a time.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not in there, but you can be if you join the membership.
Yep. Brilliant.
Next question from our guy again, Mr. Frimpong. Are there any matches at All In that you like change or scrapped?
Not scrap, just changed.
I mean, I'm not so happy with Punk and Joe. For Heritage, I'm happy for it. Like,
You
but
put Punk and
just-
Ricky.
I think that's probably more deserved, given what we've been seeing on TV and what they've been telling us on
I would have
TV.
wanted Punk and Jay. Continue
White?
continue the Bullet Club
Even
thing.
even
I
that,
wouldn't mind that.
But
like Samoa Joe has lost to Punk recently. Now you're gonna
who's
run the
again?
match back for the what's not to the World Championship.
Even the GTS that he gave him on thing, bro.
yeah,
I think Punk is what I'm so sorry. I might come across as a punk here. I think Punk is genuinely washed. I think he's washed
in like
in ring.
ability wise.
In ring.
I'm not.
I think he's like, because you know what it is. Punk was never athletic, but he always had like at least enough athleticism to put stuff together and put. I haven't been impressed by CM Punk matching. What? Maybe since Dog Collar, and Dog Collar is divisive. I haven't had a Punk match where I've been like, this is a great match in a long time, or this is a good match. I don't think Punk is washed. So for me, when it comes to CM Punk on the card, yeah, I agree with you. Joe versus Punk isn't what I want to see, but it's because of Punk.
Yeah.
I think Joe, you could put Joe in there with good guys, and I'll get a great match with Punk. I'm just like,
Not to be deep. Not to be deep. I don't know if it's something. I don't really care for Joe like that, you know.
I care for Joe.
I care
I
for
don't.
Joe.
I don't
I
care,
care
for
for Joe.
this. per
I mean,
se.
I think okay, maybe it might be that. I think I don't actually care for the match per se. I'd rather see CM Punk in more of a, obviously just flaunt that. I don't know, more of like a beef that is like.
Ideally, this, if they had worked it well, if they knew what was going to happen, etc., this could have been like MJF Punk. If you wanted to do this title thing, and
I would have done it twice.
Like, I think that would.
Do you know why I would have done it twice? I would have done it the way they done Moxley. No, I would have done it
But
twice.
even the whole Moxley thing is divisive.
What Moxley thing?
The whole Punk versus Moxley thing. The way they bought.
Sorry, who was champion?
When they both had the belts.
We both had the belts.
Punk.
Oh, yeah, then Moxley squashed him.
Squashed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't like
Oh,
that?
that,
No, I liked it.
that.
I loved it.
Inject it!
I loved it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
That's what I'm saying. They could have done something like that. Run it, because what they could have done is this. I'm just. I know that tag team match hasn't happened yet. Yeah, wasn't announced, but they could have had a tag team match beginning of the show. Then by the time they got to the end, MJF is still fatigued. Punk thrashes MJF. And wait.
No.
Wait. Let me get
No,
there.
no,
Let me get there.
I don't want to see Punk win.
I'm saying Punk beats MJF. Yeah. All happy. We go to Chicago. MJF beats Punk in Chicago.
So what did you do with Adam Cole?
You get some matches again.
No, ban that. Nah,
So you-
nah. See, and this is why, yeah, like booking the pay per view, yeah. Obviously, we're gonna talk about the whole card, innit? But the pay per view as a whole, like, I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, I'm not ecstatic about it, but I'm like,
It is what
it's
it is.
it's cool. Like, I feel like
We're watching it. Watching it live.
On
so.
paper, I'm not ecstatic about it at all. But I know on the night we're gonna get a bloody good
Like,
show.
for Wembley, this isn't like really true. This isn't a Wembley card.
no, it's not a Wembley
this,
card.
this is a copper box card.
That's it.
Nah, I say this is a regular pay per view card. This is
How
a
do you say this is regular
This is a
pay-per-view?
double.
No,
No, I can't lie.
This looks more like a Forbidden Door card than it does an actual like all in or
No, this is like a double or nothing
if
card.
if this was a Revolution, would you be happy about this?
Yeah, I've seen
This
worse.
card.
Okay.
I've seen worse.
What card was worse than this?
I think it was a double or nothing last year that wasn't this good.
What card? What was
card
from
was
Double or
on card?
Nothing?
Let me.
No, I can't. Like,
Am
Double
I right
Nothing's
in
always
thinking there's only three
always heavy
singles
though.
matches on this card. The world title,
title.
Punk and Joe.
We'll get more matches.
Ospreay,
We'll get more matches
Chris
today,
Jericho.
apparently.
Yeah,
We're getting more matches announced
And those
today.
are only
though.
3 singles matches.
I think that's
Yeah, that's 33. I think genuinely speaking, this is a pay per view level card. I don't think it's a Wembley card.
think it is,
I think it's pay per
No,
view level card.
I'll give you.
This
I'll give you that.
is
I'll
a
take-
rampage.
No,
This is rampage.
You can't put
This is even collision. You're telling me Joe and Punk?
No, not
For
Joe
real
and
time.
Punk.
That is
No, no, no,
collision.
no, no.
The women's multi-man match.
Collision.
That's collision.
Yeah.
The 6-man tag with the Elite and the Elite and the Guns. Is it the Guns and Takeshita?
Yeah.
That is collision. This is a collision card. I'm
Nah.
so sorry.
Wait,
This
The Guns are on this show.
not the
No,
Guns.
not the Guns. White and
Jay White and
White and
Robinson.
Robinson. Yeah,
that's
okay.
not collision.
What? This is collision, bro.
no,
This
okay.
is
I wouldn't put Young Bucks FTR collision. That's not a collision.
No.
No, that's not.
That's
Besides
not
that
collision.
match, the
main event's not- the main ev-
I mean, we've had that on Dynamite.
We've had it on Dynamite, but the level of build that's got
besides that,
Jericho Ospreay.
Jericho Ospreay, and the match you just mentioned, maybe 3 matches.
I would say
Swerve and AR Fox versus Sting and Darby. That's dynamite.
That's a dynamite.
That's Fighter Fest.
That's a dynamite.
That's them. Match sponsored by Cracker
But at the
Barrel or
same
something
time-
stupid like
For example,
Don't worry, I'm gonna drink. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Let's go to that. Okay, all out, yeah. The all out that we all love. We had Paul White versus QT Marshall. We had a random.
Was that actually on the card?
That was on the card, bro. Remember?
It's safe to say that most AEW matches, it's wrestling anyways. Every wrestling match.
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's the point I'm making. Yeah. If you go back and look at a lot of these cards on paper, a lot of these cards have bullshit on them. Even all out, we had a random women's battle royal match that didn't really amount to nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, Kingston versus Miro was a great match. That was a great match. All out was amazing paper. What I'm saying, just on paper, some of these pay-per-views, when you look back at them, wiggity. They look wiggity. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's fair to say it is definitely a pay-per-view card.
Yeah.
It's not a
Wembley card. That's fair. That's for real.
Where we were, that was the correct thing.
This is Dynamite / Rampage / Collision card.
This is
even Ring of Honor.
Okay, I feel.
No, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, in regards to the build for some of the matches, I could see why I would look at him like, yeah, this is. I want to watch this on pay-per-view. But generally, I look at this card and in my head, I'm thinking, I'm sure some of these matches didn't actually have to be on this card.
100%.
Some of these matches didn't have to.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
This could have actually been on Collision. Fuck, it could have been in the Young Bucks back garden. They could have had this match on BTE. I would have been perfectly fine with it. Besides the Young Bucks and FTR, besides Chris Jericho and Will Ospreay, and besides the main event, I feel like more people need to be happy for Will Ospreay. I feel like a lot of people are complaining too much about. I saw someone say, Chris Jericho can't keep up. Why can't we just be happy that Will Ospreay is wrestling in Wembley in front of 80,000 people? My nigga doesn't even go here.
He doesn't even wrestle.
He doesn't even attend this school.
We were saying this last week.
He doesn't even attend this school. Man literally just rolls up on his back like, yo, you man, what you man saying? Can I pull up, yeah?
Even comes over the gate.
What's the girl saying? Man's knocking girls in the school. Man don't even go here.
He's a New Japan wrestler.
He's a New Japan wrestler.
And he's got one of the only singles matches on this supercard or big event, if you want to call it that. Like, it's something that should be being celebrated. Like,
yeah, for sure. And even like the whole
Ospreay's got haters though.
Huh?
Ospreay's got haters though.
He's been had them though.
Where's got haters, fam? I've seen it online.
He's been had them though.
Just in general, a lot of people aren't appreciative anyway when they get good things. A lot of people aren't appreciative anyway when they get good things. You get it?
Nah, I can't. Yeah, no. Even the thing that's pissed me off the most is the whole Adam Cole discourse about he don't deserve the main event. That's pissed me off.
You said that?
I've seen bare people say, why is Adam Cole in the main event?
He's contender for the championship. Why wouldn't
I'm sure these are the same people that were complaining, if Adam Cole stayed in WWE, he'll be managing Keith Lee. But then the minute he gets to AEW, he doesn't. Adam Cole, regardless of what people want to say, he's put in work. Like, from when he stepped into AEW, he was pushed to the mountain. He got injured and he came back. Bro, that match he had with MJF, bro, was fucking brilliant. Bro, the story has been fucking brilliant. So what do you mean he doesn't deserve it? So who do they want? Kip Sabian.
No, here's the thing.
I like Kip Sabian. I love Kip Sabian.
Hey, what's your beef with this guy?
I want him to beat Claudio. I want him to fight Claudio and beat him for the Ring of Honor. There's no story there.
No, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Because I hear, because the discourse I'm seeing online is like, but you could have given me CM Punk versus Kenny Omega, and I'm like, you might just fantasy booking matches for the sake of it. And CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. It's not a better match. It will not be a better match than Adam Cole versus MJF.
Not to be dip. I don't think CM Punk's got the minerals. I can't.
He doesn't. He don't.
I don't think he's got the minerals. Unless
it has to be CM fucking FTR.
No, but unless it's like a
multi-man match.
No, not even a multi. Like a
gimmick match.
Like a hardcore like. Bro, last man's
anywhere.
banging man in the
Some
face.
gimmick
But
thing.
I don't know. Maybe Kenny can work.
No,
with
do you
him
know
on
what it is
that,
about
like-
CM Punk in AEW? Yeah, I'll say this. Yeah.
I don't want to count man out though.
I'll say this. CM Punk here is like in terms of getting like creating a story. It's like he's an amazing trailer. CM Punk will like storyline wise, I'm invested in him as a character. When it comes to okay, it's time to turn on the CM Punk match. When's the next promo, man? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. And it's not even because I hate CM Punk. I just feel like as a character, he has value. But when it comes to his matches, I'm just like,
it drops.
Need more from him.
The promos and everything will build you.
He started off well though. He started off well in AEW. Like his match against Darby was cold.
good, yeah.
He started off well. Like in the big, I just think post coming back from the injury.
I just think
been
he's
okay.
he's in a place.
okay,
he's in a
but
place
The
where
mileage is high, bro.
the
He's
mileage
not got
is
any
high.
more, bro.
He's in a place where like pro wrestling is paramount in it. Like more so than anything, you've got to be able to wrestle in AEW in it. Like more so than the character stuff and all the other things that we've kind of been raised on when it comes to wrestling. So he's around a very talented roster that can do very special things in the ring, and he's looking like an out of place old WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
Like if he was wrestling how he wrestles now, back in WWE currently, even though the landscape over there is changing as well in terms of ability, he would look a lot more in place than wrestling with, you know, some of the stars of AEW. Like he looks out of place. Like them man make him look probably even worse than he is.
He's wrestling with the young bloods, right? And here's what happens when you leave a profession for 8 years and come back thinking you can still be at the top. Chris Jericho, he's been here. Wait, let me land. Jericho's been here consistently. He can keep up with a lot of people. You know what I'm
Jericho's
saying?
cold.
Punk cannot. That long period that he took off, bro, it's really affected him. So,
Maybe injury, maybe like
Being too big for his boots.
yeah.
Bro, every time he
Combination
wrestles,
of
I'm
things.
scared he's gonna injure himself.
I do have that.
Anything.
Nah, that
A clothesline, he might tear his bicep. Jumps off the turnbuckle, might
He
tear
had
a
no
tricep.
business doing a buckshot lariat though.
Yeah.
He had no business doing that.
The
man.
elbow drop is getting progressively worse.
Bro.
Like, you know the ones where he's landing first on his leg and body and then the elbows then hitting the man.
Now
Dressing
the
like
hip
he's
is gonna
scared.
go out.
Yeah.
The GTS looks worse and worse every week, man.
GTS.
That GTS gets some more
Do you know
I saw
why?
man trying to defend it in the Discord. Who else, man? Who else?
I feel like
Bro, that
GTS
bad,
was deep.
man.
Do you know why? Because I felt like he couldn't. I feel like he couldn't see it. So he done the GTS,
bro.
his buzz came off. So
Bro.
So maybe he could.
he couldn't say anything in it. But
Yeah. Shout out to Philip Brooks though. Like I feel like there's foods for him left in it. There's
one
foods for
of
him
the
left.
questions in it, so we can get through. And after we do that,
English is
the all in
beating us today,
card,
man.
isn't it?
Next question.
Lucy, I
from
think Lucy. Is it Lucy D?
Lucia Lee, Lucia Lee.
Lucia Lee. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
We love you, Lucia. Are you guys going to be at All In? Yes,
Yazerski.
Yazerski.
Next question from Gabe.
Yeah.
Which matches are you excited for at All In? All of them.
FTR versus Bucks for me, man.
Tag team, man.
That
Is everything okay?
Bro.
What do you?
It's just tense in his chest.
No, it's just a reflex, bro.
Oh, your gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
The chest yesterday still.
Fair enough.
I think FTR versus Young Bucks for me, it's like this is like 2016 me fantasy booking stuff. Like for me, it's like just to see
Wait,
where.
have they wrestled before?
Huh?
They have
No, they
twice.
have no, but no,
It's the final.
this is the final one, and I'm gonna see, and I'm
one
seeing
apiece
it,
right now.
and I'm seeing it live in it, so it's different. These were like the two best teams. Like from I was following FTR from the Revival days in NXT, following the Young Bucks, you know,
NXT.
from ROH and all that type of stuff. And it's like these two, like for me, were always the best. And obviously they've wrestled before, but now I get to witness it live for myself in Wembley Stadium. You know, big stage. So for me, that's just like. It's gas, man. It's gas. It feels like a 2K match come to life for me.
I hear it.
Next question from Jimmy. Off the top of your head, what would be you guys' top 3 Raw matches and top 3 SmackDown matches?
Of all time.
SmackDown for me, Kurt Angle
Lesnar
versus
and Brock.
Angle
Lesnar and-
versus Lesnar, Iron Man, clear,
Yeah.
clear, very
SmackDown,
easy.
That's in my top 3.
Raw,
I'd have to think.
Cena,
Shawn
HBK.
Michaels. Yeah.
That's up there. That's up there.
I can't, you know.
You can't think or.
I can't. There's too many. I can't like.
Just think of what you
I can't
remember
land on
most.
one. Do you know why? Because I'm more of a memorable pay-per-view guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
No,
mean?
yeah.
I remember
That's
pay-per-view
fine.
matches more than thinking, so
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
tough
I don't
one.
remember
Probably
Raw
me
March
myself as well.
20
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah,
matches
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Especially recent ones, like even recent one, but
Well, I think it's one of them ones where you just mention what you remember the most.
Hardy versus Undertaker.
Undertaker, the ladder match.
ladder
Ladder
match,
match.
cold.
Yeah. I have to think though, 'cause I know I'm missing something. Oh, easy.
Spurs.
Cena versus. I've overpassed top 3, but yeah, there's too many.
Cena vs Punk.
No, I was gonna say Cena versus Sami Zayn. Oh, US Challenge Open Invitational.
Okay, one memorable match I remember the most. One memorable I remember, yeah, from SmackDown, yeah, is there was a match. I think the Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys. And I think it was a match before a pay-per-view I remember they put I think they put someone on the table, and you know that spot they put someone on the table and they put the trash can.
Yeah.
And they jump on the land. I remember that from young, but I don't know. I can't find it on the universe. I mean, not universe, I can't find it on the network. It was a great match though. It was like the pre-match before the actual.
Yeah. I mean, a memorable match that I remember is Michaels versus Triple H for the World Heavyweight title. When I thought Michaels won it on Raw. I thought Michaels won it, but he didn't win it. And Eric Bischoff came out and was like, "Yeah, your shoulders weren't on the mat, Triple H."
Oh yeah, I remember that match.
Yeah,
when they both had their
shoulders on the mat. Yeah.
Okay.
Stone Cold and Triple H versus Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho for tag team titles. It was a tag team. There was I think it was like a 4-way tag team ladder match, but Kane won it by himself. It was against.
Was RVD meant to be in that?
Yeah, it was against Chris Jericho. No, RVD was in the match. RVD and Jeff Hardy were tag team.
He was meant to be Ken's tag team, but he wiped him. He got injured. Yeah.
That was a good match, but yeah.
Kane was Intercontinental Champion as well, you know.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Last question from Groovy Hours, Jimmy. Who would you consider to be the Mount Rushmore of WWE heels?
Triple H, Randy Orton, top 2.
Vince. Vince is number 1.
Heels. We're going with gay. We're going with Paul Heyman. This is my list, by the way. It's my list.
For me.
Honestly, for me. I'll say for me before people start saying talking about other soils and stuff, bro. I think I love you, bro. I love you, Atlas. What's it? Ted DiBiase, Triple H, and was that 4? That 5. It's the last one, right?
It's 4 on the Rushmore.
And another great heel. I'll say I've hated probably Randy, man.
You put that Ted DiBiase over Jake the Snake.
You see Jake the Snake, yeah. It's mad because he's more of like a. For me, I feel like he was more of like an anti. Like he was like I cheered him on. I was gashed for him doing crazy shit, but I don't know. He was a great heel though, but I cheered him on when I was young.
I can't lie, Edge has to be in there as well, you know.
Yeah, for me, Edge is there.
It's mad, you know, because for my generation, yeah, I see Edge as the like. I don't know. Is that same for you guys? Obviously, I wouldn't.
I was never invested in Edge.
I was invested in Edge from young, but I'm saying in terms of like the heel thing, yeah, I feel like that was like a little part of his career.
No. It was the major.
From watching it from early, from the Attitude Era days, from him being in the tag team, I feel like the tag team thing was a major part of his career.
That was only a few years.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was like 4 years.
So was the heel career though.
No,
Sir?
When he was the heel, that's when he.
Sir?
The heel career was short as well, no?
What?
His heel career.
No.
His heel career was long.
How long that span?
That's when he
From
became
like
one of the world titles.
From like 2005.
I get that, bro. I mean, if you do with Cena, Undertaker, Jeff Hardy.
I remember all that. I'm saying that.
Bro,
for me personally, yeah.
Batista,
I feel like
Batista, bro.
the tag team
the
is
whole
what?
Vicky Guerrero shit, the Alicia.
Maybe because I hate him. Maybe to his I hate him.
He's his job. You're meant to hate him.
No, literally, I remember like being at my cousin's house here. Like, I this is just a vivid memory for me. Being at my cousin's house and we watched the whole Vicky Guerrero Edge wedding when he lips to Alicia Fox. Like, I remember watching that with the whole family and just be like, raw. This Edge guy's a bot, and then he speared Vicky Guerrero. I was like, yeah, I hated Edge. I despised him.
I remember seeing
Vicky Guerrero's nudes.
I remember seeing that clip of him lipsing Alicia Fox. I said, Kai, you told me to lips this woman. You know? Kai, where did I get some? Alicia Fox.
Pick up the
Live sex celebration. I remember.
Now, when it's all said and done, I'm gonna proper look back and rate Edge, but. Yeah, I think especially around that period where he was just like winning the world title, like, consistently.
All the time.
I was just like, I feel
His first few reigns were shit as well.
Yeah.
First reigns were terrible.
I can't lie, I appreciate it, you know.
What, his first few reigns?
I hated him so much that now that I'm older, I look back, I'm like, yeah, Edge won the world.
Did you say he's Edge's best rival?
Must be Cena, surely.
It's
Either Cena or Undertaker.
Yeah,
one of the
Cena,
two.
Undertaker. Yeah.
Let's get to the agenda, innit? Yeah.
Let's go for the menu, man. That's good doing thing forwards, man. Backwards, sorry. Cool. The menu. Well, that's a good one. Let's go straight through this Texas Chainsaw match. happened at AEW. Dynamite that lobby.
I have no opinions.
Why? That it was
Like,
shit.
I personally thought that it was a fun match. Obviously, with all that happened with the whole chainsaw thing, but what do we expect? We had a problem with the zombie match, and I felt like the zombie match.
I think now the world can see doing these paid advertisements.
It generates money for these guys.
It generates money, but there
it's
isn't
shit.
a way of doing it without it looking corny as hell.
Yeah.
Goofy.
And there's even a belt. There's even a belt to accompany the thing as well. So
No, you. It's shit. Yeah, it was shit, bruv.
Have they revealed who was Leatherface?
no. It was character in it.
It was a pointless bullshit, bro.
I said a point.
But there was one that was, correct me if I'm wrong, there wasn't a Leatherface character wrestler back in the day in Japan.
FM in War.
Yeah, in War. That's in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
FMW.
FNW, yeah, that's Thingy's thing, isn't it? Yeah. TK Sting comment. TK said that Sting is having one of the best runs in his career at AEW.
Can you do that video what you did on the live yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you see when I saw that? Yeah, I said, Next is fucking funny, man.
Stinks. No, honestly, the opinion stinks.
No,
It honestly stinks because
It's only better than the WWE one, and that's about it.
yeah, that's it. Like I didn't watch his TNA stuff live as it happened.
he
I
went
watched it
to
back.
WWE too late, man.
TNA was good. I don't think he's
No,
proving now he didn't.
No,
go to
he didn't. No,
WWE
they
too
fucked
late.
it. They fucked the WWE thing by doing some old nostalgia bullshit
even though he doesn't-
about
he
WCW.
He doesn't
and
really wrestle that much, and I feel like WWE. If you're like an old wrestler or whatever, yeah, I feel like they kind of limit the stuff you kind of do, and I think that's fine.
I think
you want to see would you back in the day? Would you ever want to see Sting jump for your table like that?
Yes.
yes,
I mean, yeah.
What in
I mean,
WWE?
WWE, yeah.
he was younger back then.
No. See, well, how
Well,
young?
he's not.
He's young. He was young.
So what was he?
He wrestled the whole. I swear that Triple H match at WrestleMania was long.
That match was shit.
match was shit.
You know why the match
You
was
know,
long?
I genuinely like that because it was just overbooked bullshit.
Yeah, it was
I
dead.
liked all the
match was
NWO and
shit.
shit stuff.
No, I hated that shit, bro.
As a wrestling match, it was shit.
Yeah.
But like just as
But
overbooked nostalgia stuff.
See,
like,
I
didn't
hated
mind
that
it.
shit because I hated that shit. Because like, bro, because for me it was like, bro, Vic, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
And to be
you
honest,
won.
that's why I think Sting's run in WWE wasn't great because it's been storied that Sting didn't come straight away. Pause.
Yeah.
He didn't to
No, he doesn't pause that. I'm
innit?
kind of over it now. I'm over it now.
We'll never be over. I'm
over
over
it.
Yeah, he obviously he had his contract. He didn't wanna come to the WWE at the time. And then when he's out of his deal, he still didn't want to come to the WWE. And I think they were kind of punishing him for
They
that
were.
in 2015.
They had Michael.
He came
They had
in
Michael
2016,
Cole
I
on commentary said, "See what it feels like, Sting, to be in the big leagues." I was thinking, what kind of old? It was pissing me off. And the
Commentator
thing,
shouldn't be doing that.
come on, bro.
Not the face one.
Nah, bro, it was pissing
Bro,
me
you
off.
remember that commentator during the preseason that said something about the Arsenal player? What was it about Kai Havertz?
What do you say?
But commentators always gonna be biased, man. It's not split them to be.
No, I know, but in wrestling,
Man said he's one of these
playing the character.
rubbish striker. A commentator said a rubbish striker.
Yeah, but it's bad. Both things are bad.
Yeah.
But the thing about Sting in WWE is that his debut was cold. I remember that
that's good, yeah,
Survivor
that's good,
Series
yeah.
debut. Bro, I was like, yeah.
No, but
I was like, yeah. On paper, Sting versus Triple H ain't bad. On paper, I understand it. On paper,
Don't give Sting Triple H, I can't lie.
Why?
No. On paper, it makes sense.
I can't lie.
Why?
If it was me,
What, Sting Taker?
run that instead.
Yeah, I would do that.
That's
That
what they
was
should
a
have ran
dream,
it.
man.
I would do that.
Do you know why? Because these men are
It's-
slow. They'll take it nice.
Yeah.
If you're
I'm
put,
not even talking about that. I would have hated that match. I'll be real. At that time,
At the same time, though.
No, it's
Triple H
not.
makes sense.
Remember,
No, but you can
even
do that.
Undertaker-
Taker mirrors, though. Taker and Sting.
Undertaker faces Bray Wyatt.
Yes!
Don't get me wrong, they done a vignette for Undertaker and Sting like 10 years before, but still, I'm good.
Undertaker
man. I'm
and
good.
Bray Wyatt were at that Mania, right?
Yeah.
Mania 30. And
That
that was during the daytime.
That match stank.
That match
Aesthetically,
stank.
and that match
Bro, that
stank.
video was not good, bro. No, actually, it was.
That match was good. That's
No,
good.
I mean,
It had-
Is that not Seth?
I'm thinking about 32 Roman
32,
Triple
yeah,
H.
32
No, sorry, I
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, but yeah, they probably should have just went straight to that match.
Just do you know what it is? Just get out of people's system. Get that what dream match out
Sting
people's
and Undertaker at
system.
Mania would have been epic.
Absolutely.
Entrances, yes.
I don't think the match is.
Entrances.
I mean, but
entrances.
no, but I want
For the occasion.
Entrances. Entrances.
to the occasion.
You see everything before the bell rings.
Yeah.
But when that bell rings, because remember what Taker was at the time as well. Taker was sad.
Take out the mohawk. Yeah.
Taker was sad.
We would have been fucked.
Bro.
That would have been
That's the same way when you was Bray Wyatt and Taker man stag.
Yeah, it would have been fucked.
That would have been fucked. Phew.
Yeah, no, I'm happy.
Billy
Triple
Gate, fam.
H was the safe option.
Yeah.
It's them time Triple H could still cook. You know what I mean? But
It was
they wanted to overbook it and
storyline.
They wanted to stamp on the grave of WCW. We didn't need that.
You didn't need that, bro.
Like,
They
I
tried to
mean,
incorporate
let's put WCW on the
years,
t-shirts. Who I smoke? I'm tired.
It was bro.
They wanted to try putting years of like a rivalry into one match.
Like, you didn't come for the invasion.
They tried to put
Invading now.
Bro, like you did it in Invasion, bro. It's always you did it in Invasion. You did it with Goldberg. You did it with like enough.
Yeah. Let it
You
die.
curmudgeon, fam.
But yeah,
Move, man.
Triple H was definitely the safe option because he's the only one that was from like
That generation,
era
yeah.
that was still
yeah,
about.
yeah. But Triple H was, probably booking this part himself and was probably thinking about himself.
Of course,
and
that's
giving
what
himself
I
the
want.
marquee match with the legend. So
Loved it.
Triple H will win and I'll go to the back. It's such an honor to wrestle you. Oh my god.
yeah.
You know, I've been waiting years to do this.
After disgracing
After
him.
disgracing him.
After bringing it, no, I saw
You
Kevin
got
Nash.
Kevin Nash. You
He
got
tore his quad. He tore his quad in the middle in the run out, fam. That match was.
But all in all, Tony
Like, if I
Khan.
was Triple H, I'll do the same thing.
All in all, Tony Khan's a liar. This is not the best run. It's probably it's the most fun he's had in a
It's
while.
the most fun, yeah.
But yeah, it's not the best.
Tony
run.
Khan's
okay,
obviously
what was
putting over
be-
his work. He's putting over his company, which I get. But like we're saying,
What was better, TNA, WCW?
WCW.
Yeah, WCW.
Easily.
That was WWE easy, yeah.
It's
And
stable
I didn't
competition.
even see his surface
WCW
thing stuff.
back
I'm
in the
just
day.
talking about from
Do you know how-
when he
do you know
was
how-
gross.
Do you know
not
how
even-
greased?
it's
Do you
not
know how
even debatable,
greased
man.
Sting used to?
You know what's mad about Sting?
Sting was a phenomenon
Bro,
in
Sting was-
WCW
bro, even
his
as a
theme
child.
song.
Like,
But his TNA theme song's better though.
100%.
His TNA theme song's better. His TNA theme song.
Oh,
No,
TNA
okay,
one,
one
yeah,
thing about
yeah.
Sting is he's always had great music.
always, yeah,
He's
even
always
in
had great
WWE.
music.
Do you know what's
Yeah.
mad about Sting? I'd never watched his WCW stuff when I was younger, but somehow I knew who he was. It's only until I saw him in TNA, I was like, oh shit, that's Sting. But I didn't know the significance of it. Do you get it?
Was he?
Sting was amazing in TNA. And then when I
man.
go back to
That's-
WCW, I'm like,
That
this
Starcade
is-
1997 entrance for me.
One against Hogan. The match was
Do you know
dead.
what it's about the entrance? It's the little girl's voice.
Oh yeah.
He's the icon. Sting.
Bro, I was watching WCW before WWE in it, so by the time I crossed over to watching WWE, Undertaker was Biker Taker sort of thing, innit? So then
So
when he
you-
become the dead man,
You thought it was copying Sting?
I was thinking, it's a bit Stingish.
But that sounds mad, you know.
So how we see Undertaker is like, and obviously undoubtedly Undertaker, I still say he's the greatest character. He's the greatest
How
character.
Goldberg? What do you say about Goldberg? Goldbergish.
No, obviously Goldberg. I knew about Steve Austin because he's just making up hella noise even when I was watching WCW. But then as a child, you look at it just like these men look alike.
They're bold,
Whatever.
innit?
Booker T and The Rock.
Booker T and The Rock.
Nah.
I didn't see anything but apart from The Rock with the bookend.
Oh,
Okay.
The Rock copied that.
Yeah.
The Rock copied his moveset, man. Yes!
What was I doing before that?
Sir?
What was in the Samoan thing in it? Dropping it.
Samoan drop.
He was doing
yeah.
like an arm breaker. So hold him into like a power bomb position and then put him on his knee.
Yes.
before.
Then he made that into one of the transitional moves.
Yeah.
Yeah. That movie was shit. I remember that movie was on Attitude. WF Attitude.
Yeah,
Shit, fam.
Bear
And
wrestlers
Warzone
had-
as well.
Bear wrestlers had weird moves before they got their
Even what's his name? What was things finisher that I didn't like? Road Dog.
the pump handle.
The pump handle slam.
That's a transitional move. I
hate that
swear.
move so much.
Boy, it got in winners though. It got in
But he has to
bed
get him with his finisher.
Didn't really do
But
much.
how are you gonna pow? Like, what you gonna
Dead
do?
move, man. But
Alright,
yeah.
cool. Let's go for this all-in card, man. I know Matt's gonna be added on to this, so if you listen to this on Friday, you're gonna be like, oh,
Phoenix
you
is
mentioned-
Phoenix is out of the Stadium Stampede now.
Oh shit.
So
Visa.
issues.
So are they removing someone from the other team as well?
No.
I'm guessing they're just gonna replace
No,
Phoenix.
replace Phoenix.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
Please, Viking, go.
Alright, cool. Let's
That'll
go
be nice.
through.
If Phoenix has visa issues. Viking, I'm sure.
Wait.
I think has been in America for
Fair.
Especially the way the visas work. It's like exposure and all that kind of thing, experience. So.
That's a shame, man. I want to see.
So these men are gonna go through the airport normally, bruv.
So why is Penta allowed to go?
Yeah. And they're bros.
No visa issues.
Yeah, the brothers, isn't it?
Yeah, but you do your visa separately, you know.
My brother can't get a visa.
I'm not going. I'm not stepping a foot.
Phoenix is probably there like, oh, you going without me?
No, don't. Pre-show we got Aussie Open versus MJF and Adam Cole. How do you see this going?
Them man are winning.
MJF and Adam Cole.
They're winning the Ring of Honor
I
titles.
think they might win.
Yeah.
I think they might win.
I think it's playing into whatever's gonna happen.
I don't know, man. I think they win.
I don't think they should
Giving me
win.
Cena and HBK vibes still.
I don't think they should win. I can't lie.
I don't think they should. But for the sake of United Empire, though. And that's me.
No, I think
that's me liking.
I think it could because I feel. I don't know because I feel like there's legs in this for this to extend past All In.
Of course, that's what I'm thinking. How would you?
But I'm saying if you keep them as a team, still, but then obviously whatever happens in the match happens in the match. There's gonna be that. There's gonna be like, yes, it's basically can they coexist again? Yes, it's basically that. But I feel like I don't know.
If Adam Cole and MJF win the tag team titles, the Kingdom have to beat them for the belts.
Yeah.
The Kingdom have to beat them for the belts.
With
Adam Cole has to turn on MJF.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for Roderick Strong, right?
Yeah,
Roderick
I mean, I'm
Strong's
sure Roger Strong will end up joining. They'll be the United Kingdom.
Saying
or-
the other day that there is
Undisputed
are they
Kingdom.
playing some type of thing here where Adam Cole is effectively going to defect from this MJF stuff and be the leader of like a new shape kingdom.
Yeah.
So because remember we said like a couple of weeks ago when the kingdom were just involved in this all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
Yeah, like
It's eating pins by Darius Martin.
Can you imagine?
What's that? Yeah, boy with the curly hair. Whatever his name is, man.
Ancelotti. Yeah,
Andretti,
Andretti.
Spaghetti,
Yeah.
whatever his fucking name is.
Oh, that guy. Oh,
That default core fam.
that's it. Next match, FTR versus the Young Bucks for the AEW Championship.
I think the Bucks are winning.
I have to go with the man. My boys, the Bucks, man. Take it home, man. Bring it home. But either way, I don't mind.
This
but,
is FTR Young Bucks 2, isn't it?
3.
3.
It's 1-1.
Who won?
1-1.
Okay. So who won it the last time?
For the title.
FTR
won the title. Beat them for the title.
I don't know, man.
That was like.
No, Dynamite.
That was Dynamite.
The first match happened on pay per view.
Yeah,
First match was Pandemic.
Pandemic, yeah.
That was a great match.
Yeah.
Great match. First match.
50.
Second match was good as well.
Second match.
I thought 50, yeah.
When Cash
the most beautiful
you,
450.
no flips, just face, or even just
He landed on his face though, but it was fine. It was nice.
That was
It was the most beautiful miss I've ever seen. in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, sensation.
Better than any cut angle miss.
Better, obviously, better than John Terry. Bro, I'm sorry. I don't want to dive with the conversation, but
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not too sure, man. I need to.
I think this will be match of the night though.
Cash has got the strap though.
Yeah, this will be match of the night.
they're gonna be singing out on. Bro, they're gonna be singing for the whole match.
What is Cash out?
They're gonna say, what's it?
No.
Cash is on fire, and he's holding the shovel gun, and Cash is on fire.
Cassius should be in the match. He should be there. Can't lie, fam. The Blicky's crazy, fam.
So what? He's bus case.
It's not really bus case.
Yeah,
no,
He made
he made well, and he's not got any restrictions, traveling restrictions. So
Just got a
whatever,
court case.
what happens,
The gun must be a licensed gun.
Yeah.
He just how he used it was out.
inappropriate. It was in Florida, isn't it? So that's an open carry state now.
You friend man, innit?
Yeah, friend man, yeah.
Hear it.
Nah, but
They
some
do
point-
that all the time in the South.
Yeah, they
man.
bang that. Yeah, they have it, bro.
Road races, just pull it out.
Nah, man. Somebody, see,
Texas, hey yo! I pause, man. Sorry. This is the same guy that said we're over it, you know.
you got you.
You got me still.
You might have been trying to kill me for months. I got you.
Nah, man. That's that Southern real wrestling. Real wrestling's back, fam. Man,
So what's that?
When men were men.
What's that? With the big up knowledge? What's the guy? Watts.
Bill Watts.
Bill Watts. It was just work. I was just saying,
We're pushing you now.
we made catch up to the thing with a strap.
It's that good heat.
The fatal 4-way for the AEW Women's Championship. We got Hikaru Shida, Toni Storm, Soraya, and Dr. Britt Baker.
I do not care for this match.
And apparently Soraya's gonna be on Good Morning show tomorrow.
Yeah. Hikaru Shida retains. Moving on. That's about it. I wanted Toni Storm versus Shida again. I would have preferred that.
I'm liking Toni Storm's character. Like it's
the Marilyn Monroe thing.
Can I ask you guys a question? If Jade Cargill was to come back here, would you throw her straight for the championship? I'm just asking.
No.
She has to come back for something better than the TBS.
That's what I'm thinking. So if she now comes, I'm just saying, if she does return at the show, if she does,
I just think they'll book her the same as the TBS again, and that's not on her. That's on the booking, isn't it? I just feel like they'll.
But what if
she wins the title?
What if the climb to it is she's a face again, and she's like climbing her way up to it?
You think Jade works as a face?
I think she can.
I don't know.
I think they'd get bored of her.
I think
I feel a bit like Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
It would work, but at some point, we know how well your heel character works.
I mean, but in terms of the climb to it, will be nice. Obviously, the climb to Bianca Belair getting the title was always nice, right? I'm saying the climb to Jade getting it is nice, but just having that title, just like I can't imagine her coming back as a company and she's just gonna be doing hoggy doggy. But
then the question is she coming back to the company?
I don't think she is.
Because
you go to the E.
No, I think she's done with wrestling.
I think I think
she's done with wrestling. I think she's.
You've watched the last year. Firstly, your women's division hasn't really excelled. You're watching Mercedes come out of WWE and do stuff, and Naomi and.
But does she even care about wrestling?
Stuff. She cared enough to start doing it when she had P's and didn't need to do it.
True.
But she might have tickled that itch at this point, raised her social status, and now doesn't need wrestling so much.
I think she maybe needs to just give herself a big break, and then when she feels like she wants to fill that void again, come back. But when she does come back, and when she does come back, she'll have plenty of options of where she can go. But I would say, like, if she is taking time away from it, she's still at least training it, like practice.
No, that's big.
I think she should, if she were to go to any other company.
Don't do a CM Punk in it. Like, you want to come back better than ever. You don't want to now come back and regress.
If she were to leave AEW, I think the E will be a good spot for us though. I think she can flourish in the E.
I mean, it depends on her. It depends on her goals. If she's doing it again to raise her social status, then yes.
I feel like you want to say something.
Can't lie, with WWE's women's roster at the moment, they suck, man.
Really?
No. Fam, are you seeing what all the women that have come from NXT are doing?
Well, yeah, they're
what the women? Oh, Zoe Stark and that.
There's besides Zoe Stark, Ricochet's ex-girlfriend.
I feel like
the black girl that she's with.
But
I feel like
Candice LeRae, Tegan Knox.
But wait. I get what you're saying, but I think a couple months ago, didn't that tag team have a great banger match?
A couple months ago.
I feel like right about now, there's like main storylines that.
Can I tell you something?
No, which is fair, but at the same time, it's still nothing's happening. So the same way we can point the finger at AEW and say, the division is doing naff. We can now say the same thing about a lot of women in WWE. Outside of Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, Asuka, Bianca Belair, Raquel, Piper Niven, Maxine Dupree.
Piper Niven just returned to TV.
She just returned to TV. A lot of them are not doing nothing. They're just there jobbing.
What have they got minerals at the moment?
But so why don't the main roster send them back?
The women.
They've got enough minerals to be on Raw. They've got enough minerals to be on Raw, but at the same time,
Kaden Carter and Cartona, I think her name is.
That's it. Katana Chance.
They got moved up in the draft. I think they've wrestled twice. She's injured.
Oh, she's injured.
I think those two they've wrestled twice.
They've had a good match, and both of the matches have been great.
Yeah, but they've been booked, and they're in a tag division that has no opponents. So why aren't they being?
They just got.
What's this girl's name? Kaylee Ray and. Is it Kaylee Ray?
Kaylee Ray?
What's her face? Alba Fire.
That's it.
Alba Fire and.
What happened to them? They were
exactly. They came up as NXT Tag Team Champions.
Lost their titles,
they had one match. They unified the titles with Shayna and everything and lost it. They ain't had another match since. 2 matches for them. 2 matches for these other tag team girls. I was saying, and they've got a whole division there that they're not doing nothing with.
Yeah, they need to run something.
So. It's a criminal offence by both companies.
Yeah, like they're both naff.
I feel like Impact, in terms of Western women's wrestling, are the company.
Impact never miss when it comes to women.
I feel like
they take it seriously.
I feel like they've been neglected, and obviously, I feel like with WWE, obviously, they had like the golden period where with the 4 horsewomen, Asuka coming up. But I feel like maybe is it a thing of that? Not they're living off those coattails, but they've been given a lot of grace because of what they've done before.
That's true. At the same time, not to sly Impact. But I think because they have less male stars, they prop up the focus on women's wrestling.
That is true.
To give them more
Yeah.
opportunity
that
to
is
balance
true.
the entire show. But yeah, that is still the number one destination if you're definitely like an upcoming women's wrestler.
Or NXT.
Yeah,
NXT are doing pretty well with the women.
Yeah,
But obviously with NXT, you know, there's a shelf life in it because you're gonna be there and then you're gonna move. It's a conveyor belt in it. You're gonna move.
What's going on, my girl Saruka?
injured.
She's injured.
When she back?
She
I haven't
I
spoken to
miss
her.
her.
ACL thing.
I miss on
think-
TV, you know. I can't lie, you know.
I think she's about 8 or 9 months.
And what about Nikki Lambs? She's still injured as well.
She's still injured.
Bruh.
There's other women injured that you didn't ask about them. Why just them two?
Who else is injured?
There's other people.
Like, who else?
But there's other people injured. You just pick those two. You just pick those two. Why?
I'm thinking who else though?
Everybody won. Why you?
Oh, bro, this guy trying to catch me up. I'm trying to think who else injured though?
I don't know, man. I give a shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I think.
I don't know who else is injured still.
No, next match.
Yeah.
Oh, next match. Sorry. Darby Allin versus Sting versus the Mogul Embassy.
Darby Allin versus Steve.
I mean, Darby Allin and Sting versus.
After they invaded AR Fox's school.
They're going against each other.
That's wavy though.
This has been one of the best stories on.
Yeah.
Besides MJF and
The work outside of thing that has been good still.
No, I can't lie. AR Fox needed this, fam.
Yeah.
Need like.
This is a big gift from God, you
But I
know.
can't lie, you know. I'm hyped for him, you know.
Yeah,
Man
like,
got a
he's
loan
so-
move, yeah. I'm just with his wrestling. Pictures in football. Man got a move mid-season, yeah, and they signed him up in time
He's
for Champions
Trossard,
League.
fam, bro.
He's on the Champions League.
Bro, less than like you can say maybe about 4 weeks ago, this guy was jobbing.
Yeah.
Just doing nothing.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor doing multi-man matches with Grand Metalik and Blake Christian.
Why is it so clean?
It's the truth.
In 4 weeks, he's joined up with Swerve. He's been in the vignettes.
They've even given him a shiesty. He's going on shiesty. No, keep it. It's beautiful.
No, I can't lie. When they pulled up to Nick Wade's school, and he's in the shot, and he's talking, like, yeah, we put it up. I was like,
Man had the shank on him and everything.
I said, real.
And do you know what it is? Can I say something? Can I just say something quickly here? What? With the characters that we've got now in wrestling, yeah, these are Mandem just being themselves.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you have to throw in like the G Unit, the stupid accent, the whole like, I'm black, I'm a gangster, I'm stupid. Like, do you get? It's not there no more. These men are just being themselves and enjoying themselves. Bro.
They're in a place where,
It's sick. Man.
ideally, and to AEW's credit, they're in a place where they can dictate how, ghetto or whatever they want to, With WWE, for sure, they would have made it cartoonish to a degree.
Of course.
So,
Or they would have had to put them in suits just to like not make it seem like they're being racist or something. Do you get where I'm coming from?
yeah.
But do you know who I'm liking as well? I can't lie. Prince Nana's funny to me, fam.
Oh, he's been funny.
He's
He's
funny,
been
fam.
funny. He's been
Prince
funny.
Nana's funny.
He's always been great. Like,
I
even
watched
from-
his stuff in the Ring of Honor. I just watched because I just stumbled across it.
always
Just watched
been
it.
great, man.
He's funny.
Like,
You know
MC
what?
stuff has always been
I
good.
got cooked for this on Twitter, low key, on like maybe two
Again.
weeks ago.
Again.
What are you cooked for?
Listen,
It's a barbecue
Change
chicken.
it to me now.
I'm beyond the point of care.
Fam.
As much as I will even say I like Prince Nana, what does he add to Swerve's act?
Comedy.
Should Swerve's act have comedy?
No, what I'm trying to say, like comedy in a sense where it's like,
I mean, that's what he's adding, yes, but like,
would you want to see more of like a Paul Heyman role where he's like,
I think it's more so
what is he-
name brand and legacy within the
Legacy,
term of the embassy of what they've done in the past, innit? Not that it's anything crazy, but at the same time, the embassy have had people like Roderick Strong, it's had Jimmy Rave, like it's had decent people, like people of Ring of Honor heritage, innit?
yeah.
So,
if it's a heritage thing, then cool, fair enough. But as just like I guess on-screen manager, that's his role, innit? Like I just haven't seen much of
When he's coming
yeah, in terms of management, he's not necessarily doing anything
that
like
kind of active,
like an actual active
he's not doing like
manager.
Heyman,
Yeah,
No, but I
so-
mean,
but then I feel like when you see them visually,
it looks great.
they work. Like
If he's
even
just a member of the crew, then cool, innit?
Like even now, like Brian Cage even looks like up the part. I can't lie though. Like when they came out the other week and he was in his like Terminator gear, and everyone
that
else,
was pissing
I
me
can't
off.
lie, it was annoying me, man.
Stick with the program. There's because you had like
You're not rolling.
you're not bowling.
And you weren't even wrestling. Like you're wearing this. Like come on, man.
Like, but because you had
Looking like
obviously
he's going
Swerve
Comic-Con.
has like
When
the
the
fur jacket and the
Yeah,
shiesty.
shiesty, yeah.
AR Fox had the shiesty. Nana had the big jacket. And then
Wait, you want to see Brian Fox and Shiesty?
no, No, but the thing is, no, Brian
That
King
would be cold.
No, he was wearing Ultimate Warrior face paint, fam. Like, come on, fam.
I remember.
Dead, bro. Move, man.
Can you dig it?
At least them other man, Trench and Parker Bordeaux, were wearing hoodies.
Yeah.
And, you know, they looked menacing.
What? What you say?
What?
What you say, nigga? You remember? Okay. You know what I'm talking about? Really?
No.
Parker Bordeaux every time he punches like.
Oh, yeah.
They looked menacing. I'm not saying they were.
No, they look scary. They got to look scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass on run.
But Brian
should've
Cage
fired
just
them.
doesn't look
They
like
should've
he's
fired
part of the faction. They got rid of him.
That's it. Why?
Parker.
No, Parker Bordeaux still.
I'm trying to say, wait, you got too much. You out.
That's shit in it. Yeah, contracting
But
it.
they didn't even allow him to punch.
Exactly. He's gone.
You got to trust him.
Oh, yeah, my man.
He
Yeah.
looked scary though.
Yeah, that's it, though.
Would have been a force.
Force of what?
Probably
Yeah, but
situated.
even as a henchman, there's a level of altercation that you need to do. And if they can't trust you to do that, then
Was gonna wrap man up.
there's a level of, you know.
Probably want him to like maybe he's not making it look real enough. And wrestler complaining like, yeah. when you hit me,
That's what you remember him for. Yeah. Man should have a
the thing is,
legit.
Blair doesn't want to insult him because he follows him in it. So
Come on, man. You're my boy. You're my guy. Why did you do that for? I want to delete this.
I'm just gonna bleep it.
He follows me still. He follows me. The Golden Elite versus the Fat. We call this. No, it's not the family. So Takeshita and Bullet Club Gold.
This should have been a singles match, but for what it is,
With who?
no, Kenny
I want to give you. I
Takeshita.
want to give you.
Kenny Takeshita.
Thank
Should have
you.
been a singles match.
This should have been a singles match, but I don't even. The singles match might happen at All Out.
Should have been, but it should have been reversed though. It should have been single match here, and then this match should happen all out. I don't mind this. I don't mind this match existing. I think this match is fine. It's just Kenny Takeshita need to run their feed, and then if you want to introduce Bullet, because I have no problem with the Elite feuding with Bullet Club Gold. That's fine. That's perfect. That's good. It's just the ordering.
I wish that we got like a. I don't know. From this, hopefully we get like some like strings from this where we have Jay White also beefing Kenny as well on the side.
I think that's going to be the case.
That's going to be the
That's-
case.
yeah,
Okay,
I
so
think-
that's where
I think that's
the
going to be
money's
the
at.
case. I think that's going to be the case.
The seeds are going to be planted at All In.
Nah, facts. It should be.
But
Well, there's just a variety.
They should get Bullet Club War Dogs in this though, man.
no.
They haven't had
I thought it was gonna-
anyone.
But
It was only been
Bullet, we don't even know where Bullet Club Gold are aligned with in regards to the whole
yeah,
Bullet Club
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Because remember,
yeah.
Jay White got kicked out of Bullet Club.
Yeah, you did.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't know how where they stand in it.
You're right.
Yeah.
But I still think the match will be good though.
It'll be a great match. A good match, man.
Sorry, Stadium Stampede, Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, best friends, Trent Barrett, best friend, sorry, Penta L Zero, and obviously Phoenix Not there no more versus Blackpool Combat Club.
I'm low key worried about this match.
I don't know how this match is gonna work.
better be live.
I don't.
Because if they try some pre.
Have you been backstage at Wembley?
Bro, it's
I
massive.
know. I've been Wembley.
I mean, but I'm thinking how they're gonna do this, bro.
We're gonna be watching it through a screen.
No, but I'm thinking how they're gonna do this.
That's,
in
that's
Wembley.
how I felt.
Did
And then
Wembley,
he told
yeah?
me that they may pre-tape it,
I saw on
and
Twitter.
I've
I
been
saw on
gutted
Twitter.
since.
No.
But I'm thinking in Wembley, yeah.
No, they're gonna pre-tape probably a portion of it, but then it's gonna come into the ring, like the same way like Stadium Stampede 2 did.
Yeah, when they went outside.
They went outside and they
everything
came.
pop up,
Here's the thing about I think
Don't pre-tape that shit, please.
you have to
yeah.
pre-tape some
How
of it.
would you
though.
feel? Because have you been backstage at Wembley?
No.
Wembley is very like I can't explain. It's not like these big American stadiums, so I can't imagine them doing a match unless they have. Because even merch in Wembley, they don't have that there.
I don't know how they're gonna do this.
I don't know how
match.
they're gonna
Like logistically, I just don't know how they're gonna
Unless
do it.
unless they open one of the shops as merch and they do something there. But I don't know. I never not count AEW out because I thought AEW were gonna do an amazing job.
Fighting the crowd.
It's not my job as a fan to care logistically about how they do it.
It's true.
They just need to do it.
Yeah.
Because Stadium Stampede is exactly what it says it is. You know, this / Anarchy in the Arena. This is the brand of thing. Unless they do this pre-tape thing, empty stadium, and they're going on the grass and all of that thing.
I wouldn't mind that.
That's what I initially thought would be the pre-taping.
I'll
That
be
they done it beforehand.
very disappointed.
Actually,
I'll be
on the grass.
very disappointed.
Nah, don't.
Actually, no, I wouldn't mind that.
Nah,
I wouldn't mind
I
that.
wouldn't. No, the only the thing is for Stage Stampede, the only like precedent we have for it is the pandemic ones, isn't it?
Which no one was there.
No
for.
one was there for.
So that's my only fear because they called it Stadium Stampede, and
That's why they ended up
Anarchy in the arena.
changing it to Anarchy in the Arena, innit?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the Anarchy
transition,
arena was
yeah.
just inside the arena, in
Inside the
the
arena,
thing.
innit?
I'll be very disappointed. If this
I
is
would
pre-taped.
say, have like maybe. No, but them starting outside the stadium is Wembley's too big. I don't know how they're gonna do
For you
it.
to get to Wembley is long as well.
Yeah.
For you to get out of Wembley and walk in, it's long still.
That's the only part that they if it's pre-taped, I hear
Yeah.
it. If it's like the whole thing starts outside, and then maybe from one angle you see Moxley fighting, Penta coming down into the actual arena inside, and then another angle you see the next person, and they put it all together.
You think we're gonna get some crowd like people in the crowd, and I mean like in the certain stands?
as in live?
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
That's
That,
what should
when I didn't particularly enjoy where I saw this going on TV, because this opened Dynamite last week, innit? I didn't really particularly enjoy where I saw it going until they announced it was Stadium Stampede, and I said, "Oh shit, I'm gonna be there live." Like Moxley might.
I can't believe Nick's getting to watch that. Nick.
Yeah.
Nick don't watch it. He's watching that. I'm jealous of his first viewing, bro. Even though I'm going there myself, bro. But fair. He's getting a box.
Yeah.
Wow, thanks. That's gonna be playing. Oh no, that's Anakin Arena. To be fair.
Imagine Moxley's blood just splashes on you.
I can't lie. I'll slice that beer and I'll put it up on eBay. Buy that shit.
Nah, someone's gonna pass.
Blood sacrifice.
Someone's gonna pass John Moxley a spliff in the middle of the match, fam.
I can't lie. That
video was
was. No, that was outside Bloodsport in LA. That was the same day Bloodsport was happening.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's why he put the spliff and yeah. He looked cold. I can't lie.
I can't
It was a cold shot.
Even the jump cut in.
I remember when he walked out.
Man, under some blacks, you know.
because I was so focused on going for
Black should
Bloodsport.
bang you.
I would
Black
have
should
Sam,
bang
let's
you.
do it. Let's do YouTube boxing. Let's go.
Kota Ibushi at Bloodsport. I forgot Moxley was even on the card.
Yeah. Until the end when they announced
when
him.
he walked out, I was spun like.
Crazy. Well, Ospreay versus Jericho.
Should be a fun match, man.
That should be a good match.
He's
Listen,
I
Bull
think
Osprey.
Winning that still.
Osprey's winning, but Osprey's dragged Tanahashi, modern day Tanahashi, to decent matches for man. Chris Jericho, let's not sleep on Chris. That people say Chris Jericho's given us good matches in recent memory. I think about the matches you had with Claudio, cold. You had the matches you had with Eddie Kingston, cold. Chris Jericho,
Bryan Danielson,
cold. Like Chris Jericho ain't some
The
like
Fatal 4-Way.
yeah. He ain't some scrub like.
Sammy Guevara and that, yeah.
He ain't some scrub. And you man, and the thing is, you man already got your banger, but this year Osprey match, it was Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
You got it already, so
He's had a couple this year.
no.
He's had too many
In the context of just an AW,
Yeah.
over the year, bro, he's been killing it.
Bang about digital king.
I mean, I would if someone made me put a bet on this match, as long as Will Ospreay's in it, I would bet this match is getting 5 stars. Because this guy produces 5-star matches.
yeah.
And he's facing Chris Jericho. And they'll get time. So, yeah.
I'm ready to see what's gonna happen.
I'm just gassed, for like, there's gonna be a lot like with all in. There's gonna be a lot of people who aren't like traditional like AW fan or wrestling fans.
You lot are gonna hear Judas.
What happened?
Yeah,
got some turbo news, guys.
What
What
happened?
happened?
Let me double check before I see what I'm gonna say. 1 second, guys. Bear
Is
with.
this one of Tony Khan's decisions?
No.
Or-
This is something else, bro.
A wrestler passed away?
Alright, cool, guys. Just seen online that Terry Funk has passed away.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
shit!
Yeah. R.I.P. Terry Funk. Bro.
Peace, Terry Funk, man.
R.I.P..
Rest in peace.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
That is mad.
Yeah, it's
Was
passed
it what,
away.
natural causes or?
I don't even know, I just literally just saw it now. I just got a notification now. So I just saw it and just shit, man.
Rest in
Rest
peace.
in
man.
peace.
Rest in peace, Terry Funk, man.
Honestly, man.
That's nuts, man.
Tragic, man. Sending love to his family and loved ones, man. Honestly. CM Punk versus Samoa Joe, though.
I don't care for this, man. Probably.
We already discussed it, right?
Yeah.
Well, whoever wins, wins.
CM Punk is gonna win.
MJF, I don't know, we already discussed this, right?
No, we didn't discuss the main event.
Okay, who's gonna win?
Adam Cole.
MJF is coming out on top.
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole win.
Adam Cole's winning.
Heel turn.
Okay, yeah, Adam Cole.
Do you think he's leaving with a title?
Yeah.
I don't think that much.
Okay, I think he might
yeah.
win. Then the contract thing might happen.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
no.
what
I think okay. Maybe this should be first people. I think a double turn's happening where MJF is babyface, but
You know what?
I think Adam Cole. I think the red because I feel like we all assume that MJF is gonna fuck over Adam Cole.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't know.
MJF got no one.
He like remember at Dynamite when and Adam Cole like MJF turned around and Adam Cole was ready for the suit.
He's been doing that for months,
He's been
though.
doing
He's
it
been
for
doing that for
a
months.
while.
No, been there for
I'm
months.
here for the turn. I'm 100% here for the turn. But I don't know. Because I just don't know if it'll be this soon. I always expected Adam Cole to beat MJF. He was always my pick, but I just thought his run would be a bit longer, at least to the end of this year.
True.
So
That's what I'm thinking.
and I would like to see this real world championship stuff culminate with MJF and Punk.
I feel like Punk
Unless it's a thing where MJF will beat Adam Cole again for the belt, and then we'll get back to Punk. But
No, but that means Adam Cole's gonna have a short reign. I don't want that.
I mean, I don't want that either.
I want him to have a long reign.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
This is the first times, like, I think one of the few times where like AEW title matches generally felt unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on.
And that pre-show match,
That's great.
that pre-show match throws this into, whatever happens in that pre-show is gonna throw this into.
I can't lie. Now you guys are pulling at this shit. Yeah? You man. Yeah.
What?
Get me to fucking Wembley now. I'm going.
I'm feeling it. Get me to HA9.
I'm feeling. Bro,
That's a
I'm feeling it now.
can't lie.
Even referee, I woke up today. I was like, give me the tickets. Give me the fucking tickets now.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just gonna be watching this match like every day for One, two, I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know. But I feel like whatever happened, there's an angle happening after the match.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an angle. I don't know what's going on though.
I think it's all dependent on if they win those tag team titles or not. If they win it, then that's like sticking them together, innit? So the story can continue. Whereas if they don't win it, you can end the story.
At the same time, if they could lose that match, but then like say Adam Cole gets injured or MJF gets injured, and then Adam Cole, like he said, I'll do anything to win this belt. If it's like an ankle injury to MJF, he's really like messing up his ankle, and it's like take it easy. That's your friend, innit? Like,
Why don't we get the turn in the beginning? Why don't we get the turn in the pre-show?
could happen.
We might do this.
That'll be great. So we see them fall out the pre-show.
And then it builds to the main event.
Go to the main event. So you think we're there in the crowd thinking to ourselves,
If the main event's a bloodbath,
epic. I want to see the blades all over the floor. Do you know this? I actually want to see them do this. Big man team.
I want to see the
I
blades.
want a wrestler. No, I want a wrestler to actually come to me and say, "Fuck it, fucking have it, fucking have it."
You're not off combo.
You think this is CZW?
Fucking have
You're the
it.
person that trained that wrestler. Like, you don't know you can end up in McDonald's. I did teach you how to be doing it right on camera.
Harry Kane.
I can't like even the chant. I'm interested to see what chants like UK fans make up.
They all say dumb stuff.
They're gonna say
In and high. They love that one. They love that one, bro. Even this one, they do this. Let's go to the
Adam
E.
is a wanker, la 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 la.
They love that one as well,
la,
bro.
la.
1 second, brothers. So the E, we got Edge last match. How did that go?
Is it his last match though?
In WWE.
I mean, he was alright. Like,
It has to be his last match if they're gonna advertise it and stuff.
Yeah.
did they advertise it as that?
Yeah. Final match. Farewell match. Farewell. Same
Well,
thing.
you can come back on the young Saudi thing.
Yeah. They're going to India, is it? They're going to India like
Yeah,
next month?
John Cena's announced that he's going to be there as well.
Hey.
I see a lot of people complaining. Some people complaining about the stadium that they're wrestling in.
Why?
What is it?
They're saying that the stadium was a bit too small for the Indian crowd. They should like give them a grace. They should grace them with a bigger stadium.
So what? They should get 80k.
I don't know.
They should do 80. They should do
Have
all
they
in.
got 8 Ukraine stadiums though?
They should
They've got a big
they
stadium.
should do
What's the
WWE all in, all India.
What's the capacity for the stadium?
I'll check for you.
If it's like a 20k building, that's calm.
Yeah, that's alright.
What's it called? Superstar Spectacle.
Yeah, that's it.
Something like
They had it in Germany. Had it in the pandemic, and
Yeah,
In the US,
yeah.
yeah. The Thunderdome.
and Finn Balor was fighting their NXT Indian talents.
Superstar Spectacle 2023. This place. The Gachi Bowl.
The Gachi Bowl.
And I'm trying to find how big the stadium is. It's not saying what.
Google it, innit? Copy and paste the name.
Stadium name.
As I'm doing this, I'm doing a quick plug, quick shout out.
So we're gonna have the ticker running across the thing. Big you guys up that came to Anarchy in the arcade / basement grooves. We appreciate you guys. Got your feedback. You guys said that you liked the groove and the vibe of just like a chilled games night kind of thing. So we're thinking we may do it monthly. We're not too sure yet. We'll let you guys know. If you're part of the Discord, we'll let you know first. September 5th, Hustle at Colour Factory. Make sure you guys pull up, grab some tickets. It's going to be an amazing night. If you've never been to Hustle before, I promise you, better hustle your way to get some tickets. Hustle your way to the arena because it's a good night, man. Any more plugins? Pause. Anything more things to plug? Pause. Any more things to shout out?
Pause. I think that's it, you know.
Alright, cool. Tick it off.
Yeah. I want to correct myself. I've done Beatties. I don't want people to get angry at me. So the name of the area is Gachibowli, and the stadium is called the GMC Balayoga Indoor Stadium, and it holds 5k people.
Oh,
They take the piss. Yeah, I can't lie. That's a vile.
5K.
Dude, India's the most popular country in the world, you know.
That's like 1PW. You're doing
No,
a 1PW
that's
show. What the fuck? 5k.
But Red Bull's doing more than that.
They're taking the piss.
That's like
They're violent, yeah.
when WWE went to Japan in 2015.
I don't remember.
That wasn't Korakuen Hall, was it?
No, that was like maybe like a little 5k, 10k stadium.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
what I'm
something
thinking.
small, fam.
Yeah, that was
Well,
like
something
5K or something as well.
No, for India's fans, they say they're taking the piss.
They're taking the piss.
They're the ones that give us all the highlight videos.
They do, yeah, true.
Bro, they're the most popular nation in the world, fam.
What's I gonna say to you? Is it like a proper movie? It's not a paper. It's like a.
No, it's one of their.
It's a house show, isn't
It's a
it?
Dugga show.
Yeah,
Oh, fair.
It's not gonna be screened on TV, right?
Yeah, it'll probably be,
It'll be on the network.
But it may not even be live on the network. You know how they filmed that? What's the army show they do?
Tribute.
I used to love that. I used to
True.
love True.
Yeah, so it might like they do it and then maybe 3 weeks later it's out on the network.
Oh, first.
Who knows? Who knows how they're gonna do
Maybe.
this?
I thought it was a
But-
paper for first.
No, it's not pay-per-view.
No, but
Pay-per-view, Roman Reigns is not there.
Yeah, it's not pay-per-view. It's not
In
pay-per-view.
India? Nah, no way.
It's just something for the network.
Yeah, so Ring gonna be there.
But
No, if it's a pay-per-view and Roman Reigns is not there,
maybe.
nah.
but
India.
even for something for the network, with the amount they know the amount of Indian fans they have, that's poor.
They could do a young, like,
Oh wait, what?
10,
I don't know.
15.
What?
I don't know if India
Let me
has the
see,
capacity
yeah, let me
in terms
see
of
how-
stadiums.
yeah.
Like, obviously, if that's the best they can get,
Maybe.
Nah,
not
but
a lot
there's
of the
cricket
stadiums
stadiums that they could do, though. Remember?
Which is true, but then
it
at the
depends
same
on
time,
the
just
layout
depends
of
on, yeah.
cricket stadiums and stuff, innit? Like they surely have something more
No,
than
for
5k.
No,
Yeah,
Easy.
they have.
Yeah.
A young 10k would even be.
They have this stadium, but that stadium's big. That's WrestleMania. This is WrestleMania.
What's
That's
the
WrestleMania.
capacity?
They could have
This
filled
1,300 and
1,000.
I mean no, sorry.
100,000.
So 100,000.
What's it say? What's it?
I said it's WrestleMania.
What's it the same age 5 years ago?
132,000. 132,000.
Okay, yeah, that's big, but I think they could have filled that in India as well.
Yeah. To be fair, for what the show is, I hear it. It is a 5k show.
Oh, but this is all outdoor stuff. I think WWE wanted indoor.
For what the show is, it is a
It's a
5k
house
show.
Yeah, it's a house show, but
So-
like, for Indian
For
fans.
Indian fans.
They could have done more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad Gable and Gunter. I can't lie.
That's real fucking crap.
That was a good. Did you see
That's
that?
real
Did
graps.
you see that moment in the match? I think it was like the beginning, and Gunter had him in the arm lock. He come out the arm lock. He done some necks. Bro, even he got his legs.
He done the Tiger Mask.
Bro, that talking about
That's
yeah.
fucking real wrestling, bro.
Yeah, that was
That's fucking
sick.
grabs, man.
Showing us how technical he
I'm
is.
telling you, you see his face before he started, and you know what Wade Barrett was saying? He really needs to stop this thank you stuff and take it seriously. Nah, he needs to do. I was like, yes, you're right.
The one, go on.
No, go.
I was gonna say the one thing I would say about this match, I don't like the over glamorization of this is the first time Gunter's lost since he come to the main roster. I mean, yes, on technicality, but like I feel like I don't understand the angle of Chad Gable over celebrating because he gets a count out victory over Gunter.
But was it a title match?
Yes.
For the Intercontinental title.
obviously
So Chad won the match,
But he could've won the title.
Can't change on the
because
count
it's
out.
title, yeah.
I don't really. Why
You should
are
be
you
pissed off.
You should be pissed
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
I don't. Why are you over? It was giving Lex Luger.
It's giving.
Is giving Lex Luger when Lex Luger was it Yokozuna
Get the whole crowd, the whole roster.
and people were carrying up Lex Luger.
Yeah, the whole roster
man,
comes
you
to
didn't win the
Mickey Mouse and
championship.
celebrate. This time there's no
They're
belt.
dropping confetti.
Fucking idiot.
You didn't win the championship.
Fucking bomber Clark.
Like-
Clatty bomb.
Cutty bump.
And that's why I just felt like you're making Chad Gable look silly here. Like, why are you so happy to beat Gunther and you didn't win the title?
But that's the thing with Chad. I think that's the self-fulfilling prophecy of Chad Gable. It's like
that's what Wade Barrett was talking about, though.
yeah, like no. But the thing is that they've always Chad Gable's always had minerals. They say
we know this.
They always had minerals, but it's always like, okay, you're wrestling. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, Shorty G, cool. That's for you. We're gonna do this, and obviously this Alpha Academy stuff's probably getting over. Like I don't watch the product week to week, but like Chad Gable's always been like. When I've loved Chad Gable, I've always loved him when he's in like when he's wrestling. But all of this like, and I get the fact that they want to like give him character, but the thing is that how much character you're giving him where it becomes a detriment to the actual wrestling. It's not making sense to me. But I don't know. But I think the match itself, sensational.
It was good. Yeah,
Sensational.
very good match.
I think Chad Gable's at a stage in his career now where when they did first start the Alpha Academy stuff, that was like the test run of kind of showing, okay, cool, he's got the characters. And he done it with troves, like he done it amazingly. Yeah. Whereas now I feel like, okay, cool, we've seen it. Let's get to the wrestling and let's be serious now, man. Like all the comedy stuff and like it's enough now, man. Do you know what I mean?
What I would like to see if they were maybe somewhere down the line gonna put the IC belt on him. I think we were mentioning this like a couple of weeks ago. If they could almost transition him into what are they called? Diamond Mine.
Yeah.
Like in NXT. Just make the Alpha Academy act a bit more serious. Like he's the coach, he's the champion, IC champion. They're more about the graps kind of thing. Like just a gentle kind of pivot, like we were saying, that makes it all a bit more serious.
Yeah.
Like it just didn't sit right with me after such a great match. Okay, cool. You got the win over Gunther.
You should be
the
disappointed.
the celebration was extravagant for someone that didn't leave with the championship.
Yeah.
But I think that kind of shows you that I don't think he's winning. I think that's it.
That's it.
I think that's it. And I feel like we're gonna.
That's very peak. If that's the case.
I just feel that's just the way they see him. Like they just see him as like a good hand.
I mean, I think he's someone that could be Intercontinental Champion, but to beat Gunther is not gonna happen for him. I don't see.
So if Chad Gable doesn't beat Gunther, who is? Who can?
They need to bring up Ilya.
Yeah, I think he's Dragunov.
But do you think that's going back to the same well again though? And that's not like.
But
it
definitely is. But it works.
And
he's been like one of the only people that set precedent that can actually beat Gunther in WWE.
And Ilya's one of them people where he can wrestle anybody, and he can lose to anybody. Ilya can lose to a Chad Gable, and it won't look bad on Ilya. But Ilya can also beat a Walter, and it won't look crazy. Do you know what I mean?
Because the way he's like he wrestles with his heart on his sleeve. Like it's all emotion. Like no sense. I'm not using my brain here. I'm just trying to damage my man. Like so.
Passion merchant.
Passion for real.
Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah. But yeah, the Chad Gable stuff didn't sit well with me.
It was odd to see him celebrate like that. It was a bit like, okay, you didn't win though. But you'd think that he actually won the. Like when I watched, I was thinking, wait. He won by count out, but why is he so happy?
Yeah.
Because in my head I was thinking, wait, is the ref gonna come and give him the belt? Because
this
I don't know. You see the rest of Imperium saying to, yo, say it, and but still the champion. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Shinsuke.
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Like I said, he stands a chance.
Nakamura.
He needs to win that belt.
Yeah.
Is it a sense of he needs to win that belt or Seth needs to lose it?
Both. He needs to win that belt.
I go back to the well and I keep saying you brought in this belt because you said you needed to spread it around to give people opportunities. So why is Seth, what are we, how many months has it been since he's been champion now? 3, 4?
4, yeah.
Yeah, like right now we ain't spreading that belt around. You've beaten Finn Balor twice for it. You've beaten obviously some other guys just on TV shows.
NXT, it's enough now.
Like if you really want to say what this title is, even if they ideally they shouldn't do this. But even if they make Shinsuke a kind of like a transitional champion, like do what you said you're gonna do with this title, innit? Like
Shinsuke don't need this belt for more than 3 months.
Probably doesn't.
He doesn't need it for more than 2 months. But at least give him the reign.
Yeah.
Right the wrongs of what's been happening for the past 6-7 years.
Yeah. At the very minimum. Yeah.
And now he's in a position where he's being presented well. The vignette was great. The vignette, and this is something that WWE needs to continue doing. If we know that these wrestlers are not strong doing live promos, film shit for them.
You said this with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
And did you see the Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
You see the Mortal Kombat vignette they gave? Bro, break. This... you don't see that? Epic. Do you know the Mortal Kombat thing I'm talking about?
No.
You see when you're Mortal Kombat, you do like before the fatality, you're just giving them like a hard punch, and you see the rib cage break.
yeah.
They've done that with Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler will do a move, she'll snap someone's arm, and they'll zoom in and it'll go, or they'll break, or she'll do something on face. Face was like, it was epic. I can't lie, it was epic. But one thing I liked about what Nakamura was doing was like he was getting like deep saying, when you hug your wife, your back hurts. When you hug yourself, your back hurts. It's like, bro, this already seems like it's going to be a deadly match. You know what I mean? Like he's really sold it to us. Like, bro, book it, fam.
The one thing I didn't like is that, and granted, this wasn't in canon, but like,
What's that mean again?
Like he wasn't under the lights of WWE.
Like, people say that though.
Yeah, like he wasn't like on TV sort of thing.
Okay,
like he wasn't something that I guess the universe know.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins went on Logan Paul's podcast and said that
yeah,
his back hurts or whatever. His back ain't doing what it should be. Like he's just getting through in it. So then for Shinsuke to kind of then say the secret is I know your back hurts. It's like
I've already said it. Yeah.
You see what I
Which is
mean?
also fair because it plays to the point that not everybody watches Logan Paul's thing,
which
which I think it works. It shows that Shinsuke's doing his research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just get watching on this.
you know when he said that, I thought.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I thought Shinsuke was gonna say something like, I don't know, like I remember those times when we were both in the
NXT.
The injury room
NXT,
together.
injury, yeah.
And you know they were trying to find a cure for you, and then I know like your back still hurts, and like I felt like something like that, like
Some Hollywood storyline, you know.
No, it's like
you see the video. You see Seth Rollins inside the medical room. And you just see Shinsuke.
His eyes are
Shinsuke watching the Finn Balor match. He sees Seth Rollins do the suplex, and you see Seth hold his back like this. He's like,
They love that one. This is a little fluke.
oh my god!
I saw someone done a video of someone done a video of it was obviously when Shinsuke went to go and whisper something Seth's ear. Someone put a voiceover saying purr.
Let me find a video. I think I've got a video.
Purr. I said, fucking oh man, the internet is
Yeah, it would have been nice to know where Shinsuke or how Shinsuke knew that his back was hurting a minute. Or... he didn't know he was.
Hey, they didn't what I done. Hey, we need that.
That synth is mad, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Yeah. Have I got anything else? What else on the menu? Oh, this Global Heritage International match.
Oh,
Apparently, so this is how they're gonna bring in Brian Pillman Jr.
NXT G1 basically.
Yeah, basically.
Round robin. I mean, it should be interesting. When they first announced it, I was thinking maybe they should kind of like, especially if they're calling it global, they should kind of treat it like the Cruiserweight Classic. Like bring people in. Do you know what I mean? But
that'd be really good.
Who'd you bring in?
I don't know who's a free agent.
Yeah,
I genuinely don't know who's a free agent these days.
Well, Brian Pillman is there.
Apparently, he's gonna be the one to win it.
I think he'll be. Yeah, I think he'll be good for NXT.
Yeah.
Legacy's there.
I can't. Am I wrong to say this?
Who?
I think they should give him his dad's character.
Give him what?
What,
His
Luke?
dad's character.
Yeah, Luke Cannon.
I think I don't believe. You don't
don't
believe
believe
it,
him.
though. Yeah, I don't believe him. He's
As
too,
a child, you
he's too,
believed Pillman.
he's too nice of a kid.
He's a good.
You can't believe
Like if you watch Dark Side of the Ring and you're seeing his story, I can't lie. He's not coming out as Luke Cannon.
And
Nah,
you've seen
come
him
on,
on
man.
AEW.
Yeah, man.
Doing up varsity.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's doing this in his entrance.
You
Nah,
see,
fuck
see
off,
before he
man.
left, he done a whole Kenny Omega tribute.
Yeah.
Bro, he's going to max it. They're gonna say we don't need Kenny Omega no more.
You see him versus Dragon Lee.
Ah, yes. Right, man's gonna turn up for legs.
Him versus Noam Dar is going to be a fucking banger.
Okay, I want to be in your house when you're watching that. It's gonna rip his hair.
Pillman Jr. pretended to be Omega in NXT.
I was appalled for
No, that's funny. But he was looking good though. I was bouncing across that ring for him.
Yo,
My God.
No, I can't lie.
holy shit! What do you mean bouncing? It's the fact he's bouncing.
No, I can't lie.
There was all emphasis on that.
the bump.
I can't lie.
As this man was there.
Was that wife for that?
It was very exuberant. I can't lie. It was very exuberant from I can't lie.
Exuberant. Holy shit. You're taking a piss. Exuberant by Mark Jacobs. Oh, fucking hell, man.
Sure, yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, it should be good, man.
If they treat it like Cruiserweight Classic, for sure, it should be good. It should be something.
Yeah, it should be.
But I think the trophy being back with Noam Dar is...
It's entertainment.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of good shit.
They need to change it to a belt, man. I can't lie. I'm tired of the whole carrying the trophy, man.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. It's different. But at the same time, yeah, man.
It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
And you've got these black women holding it. Come on, man. Don't be like that, man.
I really don't like the way he just hands it off to Jakara Jackson.
Yeah.
It's like, hold this sort of thing. Like,
Listen, man. Jakara, if you need something, listen. Hey, man. If you need help carrying it, I'll carry it, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think that's other than Trick Williams and
Dragunov.
Trick Williams is next up, man.
and the Dragunov's match. I didn't really watch it, but what was you?
I think Ilya's overstayed in NXT. He's just giving.
He's doing champ
Just giving
He's
bangers
just
for no
flogging
reasons
people. Yeah,
now.
he's just
And
flogging
it's
people for no reason.
it's all right now, man. You're good. You're great. Time to move on up, man. Trick is next up. Trick has really improved.
Yeah, I understand the reason why, and I'm happy that these men didn't like make these men turn on each other. Like when Trick sat in the locker room and spoke to Mel and was like, "Bro, I need to do this by myself." It makes sense now, man.
But you saw Trick looking at the title in that though. Passing my man the title and everything like so. They're just planning something like. But I agree with the Dragunov statement. Like even if Dragunov is to become NXT champion, he's facing everyone that's in of that ilk now without the belt. So who would he face if he became champion?
Yeah, exactly.
How long has Dragunov been in NXT for? 2 years.
No, not that long.
Not that long.
When they merged the NXT UK into NXT, yeah, like Florida NXT. Has it been a year maybe?
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes and Wesley. I was worried for Wesley when Nash Carter left, but bro, he's always been incredible.
Yeah,
but Carmelo, and two black men fighting for the NXT title for the first time ever. Incredible scenes, man. Bro.
I feel like Melo's gonna be one of the rest that hit mainstream in terms of like women because he's a handsome boy. As he climbs up in the ranks, bro, women are gonna start clocking him.
There's gonna be Carmelo Hayes NSFU pages.
It's
coming soon. I'm telling you.
I can feel it.
The stand pages are coming, and there's already stands for him online. So
I don't think we've got a wrestler on the main roster other than Roman. I see girls do Roman videos. Montez, no.
I think because he came into the game as a married man, they kind of and they love Bianca, so they kind of respect that situation.
I feel like
Carmelo needs to come in almost like a Shawn Michaels, like cocky shit kind of thing. Yeah. Like I don't really feel this.
Sexy boy vibes, right?
Yeah,
I'm not feeling him as a face. I can't lie.
Yeah, the face stuff. I don't really
man.
feel at all, man. Like he needs the edge back, and I feel that's what will make. It's like women have always loved Roman. But now, obviously, the top's off, and he's just hella arrogant.
Just chatting shit. That's what women like, man. They like niggas chatting shit to them. You know what I mean?
So yeah, if Carmelo goes that way.
Fam?
Hey!
Based on what I've seen.
I wanted to do Andrade. How you know?
No, he asked me how do I know. I said based on like people like Shawn Michaels, like, do you know what I mean? The original Playboys, you feel me? You know what I mean? NK Tread. NK Tread. It's cool though.
We put the fishing rod out.
Trust me.
I just realised this wasn't playing the whole thing, but it's fine.
Oh, well.
That's cool, man.
Can't even see it.
It looks good though. Guys, we're gonna love you and leave you here. We're gonna be at All In. I don't think we're gonna vlog it, are we? I want to just enjoy wrestling now, you know.
I might vlog it.
In vlog?
I might vlog it, but I don't know. I was actually researching yesterday the camera situation.
What is it?
You're allowed to bring in like a small pocket camera, apparently.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah.
It's not like LA. So far,
LA, you can't bring in your
off.
team.
Bro, they locked me off, bro. I had to pay $20, bro.
Yeah. Are you trying to bring in this?
Yeah, where else am I gonna put it?
No.
We're shooting content.
They made it put it in a lockup.
In
We were shooting content before,
Yeah,
innit?
I thought I could bring it in. And
Yeah.
I thought we could bring it in and film more content in the stadium. But myth, man, they locked off. They said $20. So and even Sam small pouch. I said Sam to balls it.
I went in with my pouch, bare face, around my waist.
What, they
They didn't say nothing.
You
not allowed to
have to be
clear
see-through.
bags.
Yeah, it has to be see-through. Where did you put your bag?
I hid it in my
Your
I was
balls.
wearing I was wearing a jumper, remember?
Oh, you wrapped it, yeah,
wrapped it.
yeah.
Jarring.
Quick one before we leave here. We've got 4 minutes. Yeah, can we talk about the status of flipping fucking Ticketmaster? Fucking scumbags. Now everyone's fucking loaning their ticket. Fucking bitches, bro.
You know, one thing I will say, like, big up AEW and what they've achieved with All In. The WWE and we've sold X amount of WrestleMania tickets in whatever, however quickly and whatever the case is, and 90,000 tickets, and obviously that's over 2 days. I don't know about you guys. I'm a bit bored of hearing about all this ticket stuff, and it's been in my face from both companies. I mean, right now we're in a season of acknowledging definitely what AEW have achieved here, but after this weekend, I don't really want to hear about it.
I don't give a shit. Just give me the wrestling. I just,
Ultimately,
Just get me to the stadium. Just get me inside. I want to sit inside.
I don't care about. It's not an accomplishment for me. I didn't get the ticket.
What are they on, by the way, in terms of ticket sales right now? Has it been announced?
They're nearly 90, innit?
90?
No.
They got 90,000 buys.
Sorry, that's what I saw. Okay, cool, guys. Don't arrest me.
No. For me, I'm just someone. I'm the type of nerd who googles box office stuff like that. So I like this type of shit, innit? I just think it's just history, innit? But I don't think. Yeah, it's not for everyone to care about, but just for me, I'm like, this is fucking. Yeah, no, this is fucking cool.
It is on this occasion. That's what I said. Like, I don't mind it being celebrated because it should be celebrated.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, especially, it's probably more so WWE than do it like when AEW. I can't remember what they done, and then I think it was Puerto Rico or Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank, they broke the record or something like that, and SummerSlam was very good for them as well. And it's just like, as AEW are trying to kind of have their moment. And probably doing a bit of this PR showing where we've done this, we've done that. WWE are then coming in our face, and it's like.
But do you know what? I think somebody said. I think I was listening to like an old school podcast where like they were like, this is how the wrestling business is, isn't it? Like, the business is petty. Like WCW, WC. Like I think it's because like we've lived in an era just of WWE where it's just them. Saying stuff, but like, fam, them man were petty, but like WCW, them man were leaking spoilers and everything. I just think it's just the way the business is. But the reason why they're cool, everyone's a cardi. Everyone's just on the thing of like, we did this, we did that, we did this, we did that. So I just think it's gonna continue, and it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be Spider-Man meme. That's just the way it's gonna be, in it. But for me, right. As just like someone who like kind of just likes these things, like raw. I'm really like, for me, I'm just excited because I'm really gonna see like somebody I used to watch on YouTube, like Kenny Omega, just in front of 80,000 people. To me, it's like, wow, come up in it. But yeah, that's just me.
I think it's more so the gripe. My gripe is more so from the fans. It's like, why are we having a war about it? Like, who actually cares?
Yeah. It's all sick.
We're all meant to just enjoy this at the end.
You see, what MJF was saying.
What did he say?
He just said like, what is the issue with both companies prospering? Like in his downtime, he sits down, he watches Cody, he watches LA Knight. He
loves these guys, yeah.
like
he said that when after the cameras turn off, the men are all like supporting each other.
They're all friends.
They all came up together.
If both companies do well, it's the more bread we're mashing. Like so, yeah. This is all air between fans doing this, that, and the other.
I like what you like, innit? But it's like,
The dirt sheets are saying like Edge is on his way to AEW because WWE didn't want to give him what he wanted. Bro,
and what did he want?
I don't know. He wanted something.
How did they know that he wanted something?
WWE gave him what he wanted the first time. Otherwise, he would have signed with AEW in the first place.
Yeah, so
he was on the brink of signing.
As per the IWC, was it WrestleOps again?
As per
WrestleOps. Is it WrestleOps? I don't know. Yeah, WrestleOps.
You see, Kyrie saying says she's coming back because of Triple H.
Triple H, yeah. Triple H.
The way that he's booking EOS Sky, it gives her more faith in creative.
Yeah, I hear it.
Bread, man.
Fair enough, man.
Bread. Just say.
I mean,
in fact, if they're booking Apollo Crews, well, me Seth, I'll go there as well. I know they're booking my fellow Nigerian as he should, even almost.
Fellow Ghanaian, fellow Nigerian.
I mean, bread is definitely a factor, but at the same time, yeah, he's not doing anything like amazing with the women's division.
Yeah,
but he did always, look after Kairi Sane.
Yeah.
So
he's looked after these people.
Even when she left, I'm sure she was even an ambassador.
Yeah, she's a brand ambassador. Yeah.
So.
Bruh, guys, we'll love you and leave you here. But finally at All In. All In will be on 2 days after, I think Sunday. So the Sunday you listen to this, or if you listen to this, All In would have happened by then. So guys, we'll love you and leave you here. We're going to roll the credits again. It's 5th of September at Heightney Colour Factory. We got Hustle throwing on another banger of a show. What What else is there to mention? Have I missed anything? Last
Memberships,
Membership.
donations,
Donation.
Yeah, Kofi. Donate to the
Brokies.
Kofi.
Brokies. Come and join the members, man. Come join. If you're tired of, niggas dancing on music videos.
Death row.
That's Short Night is a crazy guy for say that.
Come and join the members, man.
But yeah, join the membership and buy merch, cop a dollar. I would say some time, but guys, the WWE code thing still works. So guys, go in our bio and get some discounts off. Well, never discounts. So I'll keep wrong saying people. Just go on our merch and grab some t-shirts, man. Click on that link, man. Just click on it for bands.
Go buy some WRESTHINGS merch as well.
Yeah, that is all.
Some Skud Up tees. What other tees there are?
VHS Pappy tees.
VHS Papa, PP.
Banger Man
Hey, I'm
Ninja.
tired.
Banger Man Ninja. I want wigs off this. I can't lie. I've been thinking about it.
Oh, you're on your ones. TDM merch.
Is it on there?
Is it on there?
I think it is.
Is it on there?
It's there.
Is it on there?
I'm looking at you.
NK's on there. Actually, wait, NK is on there, no? No, it's not on there.
I'm pretty sure it's
Because
there.
there was one designer that we had to because of copyright, yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I've been an Arfie.
I've been lapsed.
Doughboy.
Max.
NK.
WRESTHINGS podcast, the coolest wrestling podcast in the whole world. Industry approved, real nigga certified. Tell your mum, tell your man, tell your man, tell your nan, tell your girl, tell your dad, tell your auntie, tell your link, tell everybody. Even tell your pastor, tell your bishop, tell your deacon, tell your rabbi, tell your mum, tell everyone. WRESTHINGS podcast. Buy the Mandem.
For the man.
Buy the Mandem.
For the Mandem.
Ski.